What up? What up? What up? What's up, man? It's your boy Big Tight coming back through here one more again to snatch the covers off y'all ass this morning. Hey, we got a lot of stuff going on in the NFL right now, y'all. Josh Allen getting the big contract, man. DK Metcalf going to the Steelers. Myles Garrett staying put in Cleveland with the Cleveland Browns, y'all. Your boy Myles Garrett said, hey, I want to get out of here, and I want to go to a team where I can contend. And you know what the boss man said? The old owner said, the owner was telling everybody the whole time, everybody on ESPN, everybody like, where's Myles Garrett going to go, including myself? Where's Myles Garrett going to go? Could he go to the Commanders? Might he get traded to the Eagles? You know what that owner said the whole time? Myles Garrett ain't going nowhere. Myles Garrett, instead of putting out there, I want to be traded. Guess what he said? Hey, come on over here. Is you doing anything today? Come on over here and see me for a minute. Like my grandma used to say, hey, come by here and see me for a minute. I got something I want to holler at you about. Hey, he put that money on that table, that he put that contract on that table, and your boy said, you know what? It might not be so bad to stay over here at Cleveland and cash in on this check. That championship might not be that important. I probably could buy me a couple of championships with some of this money that they paying me. What up with you, Candy Girl? Appreciate you coming through. But yes, sir, your boy Myles Garrett is staying put. So all that want to win, hey, what they say? Money talk. Bullshit walks, baby. Hey, they put that money in his face. He said, most definitely, yeah. I think I changed my mind. I think I'll stay. It don't matter if we don't win that many games. I have my Ferrari parked out in the front of the stadium. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Candy Girl. Most definitely. Y'all most definitely double tap the screen and subscribe to the channel if y'all like my content, man. We got a lot of stuff to get in today, man. Most definitely. Appreciate that, Candy Girl. We got a lot of stuff to get into today, man. Like I say, at 12 o'clock, free agency starts, man. So big rumors right now. Man, is where Aaron Rodgers is going to go. It's big rumors right now that he could be going to the Giants. They got the Steelers. Well, really right now, this is pretty much right now the two front runners right now, what they're saying with Aaron Rodgers is the Giants. Because they say he liked that area up there. You know, he was with the Jets. He said he really don't want to leave that area. So it's a big possibility he could be going to the Giants. Also, it's rumors out there with the Pittsburgh Steelers. But right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers kind of on hold because they're trying to see if they can get Justin Fields to come back. But Justin Fields want to kind of test out the market, which I don't blame them. But if you think about it, the Steelers kind of, I ain't going to say kind of, for me, my opinion, I feel like they did Justin Fields wrong. So I don't blame Justin Fields. Like, hey, let me go out here and see. What up with your 336, Boston, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. You know, I don't blame Justin Fields for saying, I want to go test out the market, man. Because think about it. They were 4-2 with Justin Fields. What up with your Donna B, baby? Appreciate you coming through. Donna B. Yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. Like I said, think about it. The Steelers were 4-2 with Justin Fields, and all of a sudden they just with the Russell Wilson. So I can understand how Justin Fields kind of like, you know, well, hold on, let me see what they got out here for me, a better situation, and I might come back. But my thing is, y'all, I think right now, if I was Justin Fields, I probably would stay with Pittsburgh, man, because now you got DK Metcalf and you got George Pickens. I got to check on Najee Harris with his contract. I think he might be a free agent. I got to check on that, but most definitely with George Pickens and DK Metcalf, man, that's going to open up your offense. What up with your OG greeting me, man? Appreciate you coming through early this morning. Like I say, I'm coming through here and snatched the covers off y'all ass this morning. And like I said, your boy Myles Garrett said, let me see what you say. Yes, sir, Donna B, I'm trying. I'm most definitely trying. But yeah, like I say, your boy Myles Garrett said, I want to go somewhere and I want to win. And that owner kept telling everybody, Myles Garrett, you're not going nowhere. No, I'm finna throw it out there. I want to be traded. I ain't call with y'all. I want to win. I want to win, coach. I want to win. The owner say, boy, you is not going nowhere. Okay, try me. I bet you I'm leaving tomorrow. I bet you I pack my clothes. I bet you I'll run away tomorrow. He said, you know what? Come on over here. Let me holler at you. He came in the room. Oh, yeah. Shut the door behind you. Oh, you want me to close the door? Yeah. Shut the door behind you. Come on and have a seat. How the family doing? He put that contract out there. Whoa, wait a minute. You say 40 million? 40 million a year? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me call my wife right quick. Let me call my family. I think I might change my mind. We had the U-Haul truck in the driveway. We was about to move, but I think this contract just changed my mind. Winning might not be that much important to me. I think I can stay on up here in Cleveland and be cold just a little bit more and be and lose a couple of more games. But your boy most definitely got paid, which I don't blame him, man. You know, football is a sport, man. A lot of times when you get finished, man, you have pains and stuff in the morning, injuries that you deal with for the rest of your life. So I don't really blame nobody if they want to get paid, man. I don't really blame them, man. Hey, they gave him that contract. I know for me, I wouldn't have turned it down. I would have been like, what a pen at? Let me hurry up and sign this contract before you change your damn mind. Yes, sir. And man, I think Josh Allen, I'm gonna definitely feel like he deserved his contract, man, getting paid big contract, man. 330 million. Yeah. You talking about getting paid 330 million? I mean, he deserves it now because I call him Captain America. He most definitely is Captain America for the Buffalo Bills, man. Bills, what they call it, Bills Mafia Nation. He most definitely deserves that contract, man, because he do everything for that team, man. He is one of the quarterbacks. If he's not on that team ain't gonna be where they'll be as far as their success. What up with you, John, man? What up with you, man? Yeah, you said plenty of teams. Yeah, plenty of them had money for Garrett. But you know what, John? I told you what that owner said. The owner was telling everybody the whole time, everybody, including myself, yeah, where Myles Garrett gonna go? He might get traded here. He might get traded here. That owner and that general manager. The general manager said it at the combine. Myles Garrett ain't going no damn well. Everybody's still like, yeah, he gonna get traded. Cleveland Browns ain't going nowhere. He said he ain't going no damn. Hey, what I say? Hey, you know what he told him? Tell him about the gun line, boss. Tell him about the gun line. You ain't going outside this here circle. If you just so stick your pee across this line, you will be shot. Your ass ain't going nowhere. But like I say, shout out to Josh Allen, man. He got a $250 million guaranteed. Ooh, hey, $250 guaranteed. Hey, let your boy borrow about $2 and let me go around the can. Let me go around to the corner to the candlelator, man. Let me get me a nice little freeze cup and a pack of them there now laters and a sandwich bag full of them little chewy candies you used to get. And you know your candlelator, depending on what kind of candlelator you had in your neighborhood, they sold a little bit of everything. My candlelator, she sold freeze cup, candy, hot dog, hamburger. She was doing everything, and she had a little shed in the backyard, which was the bootlegger. So when it got evening time, she was the bootlegger. So she was the candy lady and the bootlegger in the evening time. Hey, evening time, special on the weekend. A car lined up on the curb going over there to the bootlegger because she had all the liquor, all the alcohol for the low. Y'all don't know nothing about going to the bootlegger, go behind the house in the backyard. They got the little shed back there. Go to the little bootlegger back there. Y'all know nothing about going to the bootlegger. But anyway, man, it's gonna be real interesting, especially today, because like I said, this big rumors out right now. Aaron Rodgers could be possibly going to the Giants, and I will tell y'all this, man. If Aaron Rodgers do go to the Giants, man, I'm gonna throw this out there at y'all, man, because this something that was on my mind. Hey, if Aaron Rodgers end up going to the Giants, and then you already know there's rumors out there that Tennessee talking about they might want to trade back. If them two situations happen, man, it could be a situation where these two top quarterbacks in the NFL draft, their ass might drop, man. Hey, I'm just throwing it out there at y'all. But hey, if Tennessee trade back, the Raiders already got their quarterback with Geno Smith. Sam Darnold out there. They talking about Aaron Rodgers probably, it's kind of like back and forth. Aaron Rodgers, he'll probably end up going to the Giants. If he don't go to the Giants, it says a possibility he could go to the Steelers. So, those are two teams right there with the quarterback going to be out the way. I seriously doubt if the Giants sign Aaron Rodgers, they're going to take Shedeur or Cam Ward, because you already know Aaron Rodgers ain't sitting behind nobody. He coming to the team to play, and I'm pretty sure he already got that in agreement. Hey, I come to the game, I'm playing. I'm not sitting behind nobody. You know, Aaron Rodgers ain't sitting behind nobody on the bench. So I seriously doubt they're gonna get Aaron Rodgers and then turn around and draft Shador or somebody like that. That's why I say, man, I'm just throwing it out there. Y'all might agree, you might disagree. They're just throwing it out there, man. If the Giants fuck around and they do sign Aaron Rodgers or Sam Darnold or Justin Fields, because you know those are top 3 quarterbacks that's going around right now. They signed one of them quarterbacks, man. I don't think neither one of them quarterbacks coming to the team the sit behind nobody, or to be in a situation where they play 1 year and then your young rookie quarterback come in and play the next year, especially somebody like Justin Fields, especially somebody like Sam Darnold, because they still young. Aaron Rodgers, I can see a situation with him because Aaron Rodgers, he toward the end of his career, so I can see a situation where he could get, go to the Giants and they might, get Cam Ward or Shador and they, sit behind him. That's the only situation I could see. But hey, I'm telling you, man, y'all don't be surprised if the damn NFL draft come next month and these damn quarterbacks, they fall and be sitting in there like how Aaron Rodgers and Lamar Jackson was sitting in that room, sitting at the table looking crazy on their phone and looking around like, man, what the hell going on? Why ain't nobody drafting me yet? Don't be surprised if at least one of these quarterbacks end up getting drafted late in the round. Which if you think about it, y'all, if they get drafted late in the round, it's actually better for them because that means they're going to a better team, a better surrounding team where they can have a better chance to be successful. So when you think about it, I mean, I guess if it's a pride thing because you want to be drafted in the top 10, it could be a pride thing, but like better for your career, it's actually better for you to fall in the draft if you're a quarterback, especially if you are a talented quarterback. It's actually better for you to fall and you end up going to a better team. Go to a better team that might have a quarterback, maybe have 3, 4, maybe 5 years left, to play, and you got that time to sit, learn the game. Just like with Jordan Love, I think that was a great situation with the Packers, man. They did the same thing with Brett Favre, with Aaron Rodgers. Brett Favre still had about 4 or 5 good years. They get Aaron Rodgers. He sit behind Brett Favre for a couple of years. By the time Brett Favre leave out the door, they still own it popping. Did the same thing with Jordan Love. So I mean, when you look at it, I don't understand why more teams don't get the little blueprint from the Green Bay Packers, man. But it's been a lot of moves going on, man. Hey, I got a little video clip I'm gonna show y'all right quick of some of the updates, some of the moves that's been going on. Like I said, we're gonna get into some of these rumors, man. 12 o'clock, free agency start. Gonna be interesting to see where some of these guys go. Hey, appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with me this morning, man. Like I say, y'all like my content, most definitely subscribe to the channel, double tap them screen, and you always can get you a super sticker or super chat, and you can get your membership, man. It's $2.99 for a membership. So hey, appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with your boy Big Tight this morning. Like I say, we're snatching the covers off y'all ass this morning. Wake your ass up. You already know when you land in the bed and you're sleeping good. Back in the day, your brother or sister come in, your mama been calling you, talking about get up, it's time to get up. You better not miss that goddamn bus. And you just still sleeping in there. I'm gonna lay down about 5-10 more minutes, then I'm gonna get up. Then your brother or sister come in there, snatch the covers off your ass. Get your ass up. You hear mama calling you, telling you to get your ass up. Hey, that damn near be a fight that morning. Y'all be in there tussling and everything. Snatch the covers off y'all ass. That shit piss you the hell off. Snatch them goddamn covers off. Y'all give me 1 second, man. I got something I'm gonna show y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got to get Adam Scheffler. He always got the breaking news. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm play y'all for this.
Everything. We got Brewski, we got Graziano, we got Tannenbaum making deals. We got Orlovsky up early this morning, and Shefty has got like 3 phones surgically attached to his head as we speak. The madness of NFL free agency has begun, and the big developing story is the quarterback situation in Pittsburgh. Within just the last half hour, Shefty, you've got significant insight. Take it away.
Greeny, let's bring you behind the steel curtain and let's have you know what's going on in Pittsburgh this morning as free agency, the negotiating window is set to open at noon today. The Pittsburgh Steelers had been talking to Justin Fields to see if they could figure out a way to get a deal done to bring back Justin Fields as their potential starting quarterback this upcoming season. But Justin Fields has slow played the Pittsburgh Steelers because he still needs to hear what the Jets' situation is, what their offer is, which he cannot do until noon today. Now, what's interesting about this is you're seeing players across the league re-sign with their current teams. So here we have the Pittsburgh Steelers potentially offering up a starting quarterback job, and here we have Justin Fields saying, hold on, not so fast. I'm also curious to hear what the New York Jets have to say. So the Pittsburgh Steelers are waiting on Justin Fields while they're also talking to Russell Wilson, who could be back now that they've traded for DK Metcalf, and who they're also going to be speaking with, Aaron Rodgers. He has emerged as an option for the Pittsburgh Steelers in light of the fact that they...
See, I want to pause that right quick. So, as y'all see, they kind of on hold right now because they're trying to see what they want to do with Justin Fields. And I can understand that because Justin Fields is younger. So they kind of on hold right now trying to see what Justin Fields want to do. Like I said, Justin Fields said he want to kind of see what's out there before he make up his decision, make up his mind to stay in Pittsburgh. But as y'all see, they are really looking at Aaron Rodgers. So, hey, don't be surprised today if Aaron Rodgers end up going to the Steelers or if he end up going to the Giants, because those are pretty much his two main landing targets that they got, landing spots what they got right now. As far as with the rumors and what's going on, and per se with Adam Schefter, been throwing out there, man. So it'll be real interesting to see where they go. I think that'll be a nice combination, especially for Aaron Rodgers going to Pittsburgh. He'll have DK Metcalf, George Pickens. I think that'll be a nice combination, man. I also think that'll open up the running game also, y'all, because now that you got two legit receivers, you can't just stack the box like that, man. So that's going to most definitely open up the running game for the Steelers, man. But here we go, y'all. I'm going to get back to it.
Can't close out a deal with Justin Fields, who seems to have some degree of interest. It's hard to quantify exactly how much in going to the New York Jets. So we're waiting for the quarterback carousel to spin. Fields could go to Pittsburgh, which would block out Rodgers and Wilson. He could go to the New York Jets, which would free up a spot in Pittsburgh for Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson. These are some of the moves that will play out today.
All right, yeah, today's going to be quarterback day, Shefty was telling me. Stay right where you are, Adam. I'm coming back to you in a second, but I just want a quick take from Orlovsky, my quarterback here, because the Steelers now have George Pickens, who is a talented, let's use the word mercurial, perhaps at times, receiver, and now they bring in DK Metcalf. So they've got studs on the outside. Right now, Dan, who do you think the Steelers' are best bet at quarterback is? Should it be Fields? Should it be Wilson? Should it be Rodgers?
None of them. It would be Sam Darnold. If I was Sam Darnold, who's going into free agency, that would be the team that I want to go to. My number one question if I was Sam would be, are you keeping George Pickens? Is that going to be a dead set lock? Because the addition to DK Metcalf, while George is tremendously talented, it brings the question for me as a quarterback, are you going to have them both? If they do, if I was Sam Darnold, I would want to go there over Seattle right now, unless he knows something with the additions that might happen in Seattle at wide receiver. I think the second thing is, now that DK Metcalf is there, this offense has the chance to basically sit in a I'm going to see cover two mindset all the time. If DK Metcalf and George Pickens are on the same field or on the field at the same time, teams are not going to play them one-on-one. So the run game is going to be a lot better in Pittsburgh.
Hey, I was just saying that, y'all. The teams are not going to play George Pickens, DK Metcalf one-on-one, straight zone. And you know what? Hey, they cannot load the box because you got to respect those two receivers. You also got to respect the tight end they got. What's his name? Pat Fremermer or whatever his name is. He a decent tight end too, man. He can get open and catch passes too, man. So, hey, that would be a good situation with Aaron Rodgers going to the Steelers, man. Or like they say, Sam Darnold. You see how he did this year, and I told y'all before, I think it had a lot to do with him having all that talent around him at Minnesota, man. It's hard not to be successful with all that damn talent he had out there in Minnesota, man. But, hey, we're going to get back to it, man.
But if I was a quarterback or if I was Sam Darnold, I would look at Pittsburgh, number one. If Sam's out of the conversation, I think it then becomes Aaron Rodgers. If I was Justin Fields, I would not want to go back to Pittsburgh.
I think that Darnold is something that the Steelers have sort of considered and I think could check in on unless he's a sure thing to Seattle. After the Geno Smith trade went down, or, you know, the news of it broke on Friday, the consensus opinion around the league was Darnold to Seattle was the most likely outcome. Now, as of last night, I had some people that were kind of trying to say, hey, wait a minute, not so fast. Seattle's still looking at maybe Rodgers, maybe Fields. But it sounds like Darnold's the likely guy to go there. So if not, then I think he becomes interesting to Pittsburgh. But I think the fact that, you know, the fact that you're not hearing Adam talk about that, I think the fact that it's kind of been in the ether the last couple of days that Seattle's the most likely destination for Darnold indicates that that's the case.
I'll go back to Shefty in a second, but let me come over here to Teddy, because you were making the point, and you know everything about leadership and all that sort of thing. You have some concerns if they have those mercurial receivers about who.
What up with you, John, man? You said you back to being a Steelers fan. Hey, that trade make you change your mind real quick, didn't it, John? Made you change your mind. Say, you know what? It ain't that bad being a Steelers fan. Now we got DK Metcalf. But like I say, I'm pretty sure with them making that trade, get DK Metcalf, man, I'm pretty sure that he probably already know which quarterback. You know, we don't know, but I'm pretty sure he already got insight on probably what quarterback they're gonna go with. You know, he probably want, he probably didn't want to go to the Seahawks. I mean, to the Steelers and not have an idea. The Steelers, you know, not having an idea to pitch to him like what quarterback are we gonna have? Because it don't make no sense for him to go to the Steelers if you're going to have a trash quarterback. So I'm pretty sure they pretty much done told him, hey, we're probably going to end up going with Aaron Rodgers, or we'll probably end up keeping Justin Fields or whatever. My opinion, y'all, I feel like they should either keep Justin Fields or go with Sam Darnold. That's just my opinion. Because I feel like Aaron Rodgers, man, he most definitely fell off last year. I don't know if it had a lot to do with him coming off that Achilles injury, but he most definitely didn't look the same last year. He played a little bit better the last little 3-4 games, man, but majority of the season, man, he didn't look good at all, man. He really looked like he was declining big time, man, big time. So we'll see. Like I say, we'll see what happened with that, man. I'm gonna finish playing this, and I got some more moves that they done made in the NFL. Left tackle Jake Matthews, he re-signed. Well, he signed an extension. I ain't gonna say re-signed. He signed an extension with the Falcons for, I think it was like $45 million. He got paid though, man, which I think was a good move for the Falcons. You most definitely, anytime you got a legit left tackle, you always want to keep that guy to protect your blind side with the quarterback, man, most definitely, man. So right now, I will throw this at y'all right quick. As far as quarterbacks, and this is crazy, man, because Deshaun Watson ain't hardly played none for the Cleveland Browns. And when he did play, he looked horrible. But right now, as far as quarterbacks, with guaranteed money, these guys right here had the most guaranteed money, which is Josh Allen with his new contract, which is $250 million. Deshaun Watson, $230 million. Dak Prescott, I bet y'all didn't see that. Dak Prescott, $229.4 million. Joe Burrow, $219 million guaranteed. So those are the four quarterbacks with the most. Matter of fact, they got the most money. I ain't even gonna say quarterbacks. They got the most money guaranteed. Those are the top 4 contracts right there. Most money guaranteed. Guaranteed, y'all. So hey, y'all got a son. If he got a pretty good arm and he want to play ball, most definitely going to push him toward that quarterback position so he can get mama that good old house on the prairie. Y'all remember old House on the Prairie when the little girl used to be running down the hill, and every time she run down that hill, she fall right on her damn face on old Little House on the Prairie. She fall right on her damn face and get up and put her finger in her mouth, be like, that used to be too funny when you used to be coming on. Little girl be running down the hill with all that little tall grass around her, fall right on her damn face on Little House on the Prairie.
The quarterback is.
The skill is obvious. The ability is obvious, like Dan's talking about that. To have them both would be tremendous if you're a quarterback. But what quarterback can handle them? Because there's going to be a point in time over the course of the year, probably many times, meetings, things we don't even see, locker room, sideline we see. But in terms of keeping.
And what up with your DCAS, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. Appreciate you coming through, man, early this morning. Y'all know I always say I'm going to snatch the covers off y'all ass this morning, man. Yes, sir. But I'll finish playing this right quick, man. And we're going to finish talking about it. Give me 1 second.
Talent, very exceptional talent with strong emotional feelings, okay? These two players, DK Metcalf, George Pickens, who's the best quarterback to do that? That's what Pittsburgh has to consider. And first of all, do the receivers look at their quarterback and know, that's my guy. I respect this guy because of what he's done in the past. So managing them, who's the best? It may be Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion.
And to me, this puts a ribbon on really what was a transformational move over the weekend. Bill Barnwell wrote it last night, which is not since Jerome Bettis has the Steelers gone outside the organization for such an impact of player in DK Metcalf. So to me, if you're getting DK Metcalf and you have Pickens guys, no team has two corners that can defend these guys, as Dan just alluded to. So to me, Aaron Rodgers paired with this DK Metcalf trade makes sense, Greeny. And then to me, ironically, they're sitting there at 21 in the draft, very similar to where they drafted Kenny Pickett. So is Aaron Rodgers the Band-Aid at 42 years old, which he'll be in December? And then do they draft his eventual replacement?
I think Dan also alluded to this, right? Like Pickens is not a sure thing to be there. Like he's extension eligible, and they're just going to extend DK Metcalf. Is that going to mean George Pickens wants money too, or wants to be somewhere else? And
hey, he make a good point, y'all. I ain't really think about that. It is time to extend George Pickens, and y'all know at the end of the season, George Pickens was talking about he want out. So I ain't really think about that, man. He most definitely bring up a good point with that with George Pickens situation, man. So we'll see. We'll see how that situation go, man. That's gonna be interesting too. If George Pickens gonna want to stay or not, he might want to still step on out the door. But hey, that was a good comment right there, man. That's gonna be interesting to see about that, man. And also, man, y'all know DeVontae Adams went to the Rams, 2-year contract. So hey, that's the replacement for Cooper Kupp, which I think was a good move, man. I think because DeVontae Adams, he don't have the speed like to get downfield like he used to, but all the short intermediate routes, he still get open quick on that, man, because he got great feet. He got great quick release to get off the line. He know how to read defense and sit in the open zones and stuff. So I think he gonna fit great with the Rams, man, with their coach, with his offensive mind. He most definitely gonna probably look for DeVontae Adams to have a good year this year in that offense, man. You know, Puka Nacua gonna be the number one receiver, but hey, you most definitely look for your boy DeVontae Adams to catch more passes and have a better season in that offense, y'all, most definitely. Because you know that offensive coordinator, he most definitely gonna draw up plays to get DeVontae Adams open, man. So I think that was a good pickup for the Rams. I also think the Rams made a great decision to keep Matthew Stafford. And Matthew Stafford still has a great arm right now. His arm is not really declining. You know, Matthew Stafford ain't never been a quarterback to run like that. So he always been a pocket quarterback. But as far as his arm strength, arm talent, it don't look like it's, no flaws in his arm talent right now. So I think that was a good move for the Rams to pick him up. The Rams most definitely got a lot of young talent on their defense. So, hey, I think that was a good place for DeVontae Adams to go. Y'all know he wanted to go to a team where he can win. There was rumors out there he wanted to be on the West Coast out in California. So, hey, everything worked out for DeVontae Adams with that move, man. And I will tell y'all this, a couple of other things, signings that they had out there. The Vikings, they keep Aaron Jones. They gave him a 2-year, $20 million deal with Aaron Jones. He re-signed with them. Also, let me see who else. Like I said earlier, the left offensive tackle for the Falcons, he signed an extension. He is staying with the Falcons. Also, y'all give me 1 second. I'm looking at this now. I got a couple of more signings that done came up. Also, the linebacker that was out there from the Tennessee Titans, Harold Landry. He just agreed to a deal, 3-year, $43.5 million deal to go with the Patriots, to go over there with his old coach, from the Tennessee Titans over there with Mike Vrabel with the Patriots, man. So, hey, he off the market right now. Let me see who else. Let me see what other signings that are on here. Also, the Patriots, they just traded their defensive tackle. Let me see what they traded him to. They traded him to the New Orleans Saints, y'all, for a 2026 7th round pick. traded his ass to the New Orleans Saints, man. So that's another move that done came up so far. Big dude, man. He's 6'3", 330 pounds. A pretty good side dude, man. D tackle. So that's a little pickup for the Saints, especially if any of y'all Panther fans in here. That's somebody gonna be in our division. Let me see what else. That's pretty much it right now. We're gonna keep an eye out as far as some of these rumors out here, some of these signings. So we're gonna keep an eye out on that, man. But what y'all think about what up with you, Slim? Slim Pro, appreciate you coming through, brother. What up with you, man? John, you say what happened last night? Hey, they got their ass whooped. That's what happened last night. Oh man. Let me see you say, John, you say Stafford go for 50, 60-yard bombs, most definitely. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, down the B. Most definitely. Y'all hit that like button. Double tap that screen for the likes and subscribe to your boy Big Tight if y'all like the content, man. Like I say, most definitely, y'all get your super sticker, super chat, man. Most definitely, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with me this morning. Let me see what you say, Slim. You say, yo, Big Tight, the Steelers are trading for DK Metcalf. Yeah. They already done. Hey, it's already a done deal, Slim. What up with you, man? Appreciate you coming through, What up with you, man? Early in the morning, hey, snatching the covers off their ass this morning. Hey, you know, we got to get up, get down. Got to get up in the morning, you know, early. What did it say? The early bird get the worm, whatever it is. But you know how it go. Most definitely appreciate you coming through, man. Y'all most definitely, anybody in here, if y'all ain't already over there kicking it with man, y'all most definitely go over there and holler at my boy over there, especially with the Real G Gaming, man. Any of y'all on here, if y'all don't already know about my boy 2020, man, y'all, if y'all like to play video games, y'all like to do, man, y'all most definitely go over there and holler at my boy man. He do the Real G Gaming over there. They do man tournaments, all of that. So if y'all big gamers, y'all most definitely go over there and holler at man. And when you go over there, you better be on your damn A game. Because if you get your ass whooped, they most definitely gonna talk trash to you. So you better be on your A game. Because if you ain't, you will, like I always say over here, you will get your ass thrown out on your head. You will get thrown on the curve on your head. So you better be on and popping with your A game over there with Real G Gaming, baby. Yes, sir. And Real G Media too, y'all. Y'all go over there and check him out with that too, man. He do a real big job, big things over there with Real G, man. He do real good over there. Hey, I'm most definitely is a fan all day, every day. I don't care what I do over here. I'm most definitely gonna always go over there and check Unc out, most definitely, man. But hey, let's get back to it, man. Hey, you know it's all good, baby. Hey, like I always tell you, I wouldn't be doing none of this shit if you wouldn't let me come on and talk my trash on your show, man. So anytime I see you in my chat, I'm most definitely gonna shout you out. I don't care if I got two motherfuckers in here, one arm blind and one arm deaf. Hey, I send them over there. That one arm might not be able to hear you, and one arm might not be able to see you, but they'll most definitely be over there kicking it with you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But let's get it, man. Let's get back to it, man. So I tell y'all this. What y'all think about what I was throwing at y'all earlier, man, about the situation with these quarterbacks in the draft, man? I'm telling y'all right now. It's gonna be I appreciate it, most definitely, man. Appreciate it, man. Hey, looking forward to the next meet and greet, man. Hopefully I can get out there and meet you again, man, and holler at you, man. Hey, show much love at the meet and greet, man. Most definitely appreciate it. But what y'all think about with these quarterbacks, man? Because like I told y'all, if Aaron Rodgers end up going to the Giants or Josh, well, right now, the rumors right now, right, is Aaron Rodgers. They got rumors of him with the Giants and the Steelers. Also, Sam Darnold in rumors with the Giants, Steelers. So this is what I was trying to throw out there, y'all, because y'all know the Giants, what they number 3 pick. And you know, it's also rumors out there about Tennessee might be looking to trade back. So, hey, it might be crazy, but I'm just throwing it out there at y'all. What if it's a situation where both of these damn quarterbacks, both of them, Shador and your boy Cam Ward, what if both of them end up falling and these teams go with veteran quarterbacks and they end up falling, man? That's gonna be crazy. But I did tell y'all, I will. If you want to look at it at the positive note, if they do fall, they'll end up going to a better team. If you look at it like that, like the situation with Lamar Jackson when he fell, Aaron Rodgers. Everybody know when he fell way down to the Packers. That year Aaron Rodgers came out, everybody thought he was gonna be a top 10 pick. But what up with your BF, man? You say I'm temporary resigning. Yeah. I see y'all talking about y'all going back to the Steelers. I see y'all. Y'all had to kick the Steelers to the curb, BF. And now they got DK Metcalf. Y'all say the Steelers ain't that bad right now. Y'all say y'all gonna pull that black and yellow back out the closet. Y'all gonna pull them shirts and jackets back out the closet and put them on. Yeah. I see y'all over there. But I agree with y'all, man. I agree with you, Ben F. I think a couple other people in here, OG Green, some of y'all in here say y'all don't want Aaron Rodgers. I don't blame you on that, man, because like I say, last year he didn't look that good. Toward the end of the season, I say like the last 3 games, he looked all right the last 3 games, but he most definitely don't look the same since that Achilles injury, man. When you get older and you have those injuries like that, man, it affect your body differently as a young guy. Somebody in their early 20s probably would have tore their Achilles. They probably came back been straight. But by Aaron Rodgers, toward the end of his career, that's going to affect him more. The healing process probably longer. He might have ended up came back a little too early. You just never know, man. But my opinion, the situation with the Steelers, man, I feel like they should. My opinion, man, with how Sam Darnold. I hate to say it, y'all, but the way Sam Darnold played with the Minnesota Vikings, if it was me, I'd probably more go with Sam Darnold than I will Justin Fields or Aaron Rodgers. That's just my opinion. I'm just throwing that out there at y'all. The way Sam Darnold played this year with the Minnesota Vikings, and I know a lot of people say, well, look at all the damn talent he had. Yeah, he did have a lot of talent. But, like I say, the Steelers got talent now. They got talent, man. Now, with the Steelers, you can't load the box to try to stop Najee Harris. I gotta check on that with Najee Harris, man. I think his contract is up, or he's on his last year of his contract, something like that. I gotta check on that. But I like Warren, the other running back they got too. Warren, he nice too, change the pace back. But now, especially if they keep George Pickens, we'll have to look at that too to see if George Pickens want to stay. I think it'll have a lot to do with the quarterback they bring. If they bring a quarterback, George Pickens feel like he can stay with the team, be successful, he'll probably stay. But hey, that's the big news right there, man. And like I say, Josh Allen get that big ass contract. And man, when I say they bagged up the Brinks truck to pay Josh Allen, boy. I said, when I seen that contract, man, I said, God dang. And they made sure your boy Josh Allen ain't got to worry about no more Christmases. He ain't got to worry about no more birthdays. He ain't got to worry about no more running out to that bus stop. Y'all remember how it used to be back in the day? Run out to that bus stop with that big piece of government cheese on your toast. you be about to run out the door. Your mama say, "Hey, get back over here and get this damn toast." All right, you run out there. Hey, half the folks running out there to the bus stop got that same toast with that thick ass government cheese on there. That shit be good as hell when it be melted on that toast. Y'all don't know nothing about eating that toast and government cheese out there. Y'all know that about that. And then I'm gonna tell you what. And then I'm gonna tell you something else you don't know about. And I'm gonna get back on topic. You're gonna have that old cheese government toast early in the morning, and then your mama be already done told you to stay out that damn jar of Tang. You already got your sandwich bag and pour about half the Tang in that sandwich bag and mix it up with some sugar, and you be done took it to school. Y'all know about eating that old Tang out the sandwich bag, pouring it in your hand and licking your damn hand orange, mouth orange, every damn thing. You get to the school, hey, let me get some of that Tang, man. You pour some in their hand. Oh, no, that's it, man. Y'all ain't finna eat up all my damn Tang. Y'all ain't gonna eat up all my damn Tang. What up with your 336 Boston, man? You say Josh Allen getting about $1 million a week, man. Hey, 336, your boy getting paid out there, man. He most definitely gonna have that old nice Ferrari sitting outside the stadium. Him and Myles Garrett. I told y'all earlier, Myles Garrett talked all that shit about he want to get out of there and go to a winning team. And that owner kept telling everybody, Myles Garrett ain't going no damn well. Myles Garrett say, shit, watch me. I'm finna go to the media and tell everybody I want to be out this ball. I want to be traded. Myles Garrett went to the media saying, hey, he want to be traded. That owner kept saying, even at the combine, general manager say, they ain't looking to trade Myles Garrett. Hey, everybody, me included, I did a show on it my goddamn self. Where's Myles Garrett gonna go? I even broke down the goddamn salary cap and showed y'all the Commanders had the third most money. That'll be a great spot for him to go. I showed y'all about the Chargers. I said the Chargers got money. We even talked about Detroit. We talked about he could go to Detroit. I told my boy OG Greenman they're gonna be damn cheating if he go to Detroit. Hey, what that owner do yesterday? He called Myles Garrett. Come on in my office, son. Close that door. He said, close it all the way. Yeah, shut it all the way and come over here and sit down. Let me holler at you for a minute. Hey, what's going on, Coach? Why you got why they ain't hollering no lights on in here? Come on in here and sit down. Why you got all these guys standing around in here? Come on in here and sit down, son. Hey, he did your boy like how they did on NWA when they got your boy in there say, hey, you gonna sign this contract to release these guys. Oh, we're going to beat the hell out your ass. Well, they told on Eazy-E, you going to sign this damn contract and release these boys to death row. Or we going to beat the hell out your ass. Yeah, that's how they got. Hey, but they ain't have to threaten Myles Garrett, though. All they had to do was put that old contract on the table. And he had to, he looked at that contract. Could you turn the lights on a little bit? Could you brighten up the lights a little bit? And Coach, give me my reading glasses over there. Put his old reading glasses on and looked at it. Hey, he did like your boy. He did like old boy on Baby Boy. When Baby Boy was in that he was in that hair salon selling them dresses, and he told hey, Baby Boy had those. Baby Boy said, hey, I got the right thing for you. He had to give old boy that dress. He said, $40. Hey, Baby Boy said, all right, I give it to you for I give him 35. He said, all right. Hey, that's how your boy Myles Garrett did when he got them old reading glasses and seen that contract. He said, $40 million a year guaranteed. Oh, where's that pen at? Let me hurry up and sign this damn contract. Your boy Baby Boy said, $40. Yeah, that's what that's what. Oh shit. That's what old Myles Garrett said when he seen that contract. $40 million. Oh yeah, let me get that pen and sign this shit with the quickness. Hurry up, nigga. Get that pen. Get that pen right quick. Hurry up. But yes, sir, man. Let me see what some of y'all saying right quick. I got another little video I'm gonna play for y'all, man. Ben F, you said he had a perfect team. And so, yeah, he did. You talking about Aaron Rodgers, right, Ben F? He did, because, the Jets got a squad, man. They most definitely got a squad. They got a squad. You know what, man? The only thing the Jets, man, the thing that the Jets need to work on, because they got talent all around as far as the skill position. They got to work on their offensive line, man. Their offensive line ain't good at all. So that just goes to show you, we ain't playing Sam on Sam out here. We're playing Sam on Sam. The Jets would be on and popping if they were playing Sam on Sam. Chicago Bears, before they got Ben Johnson. Now, Chicago Bears, they signed 2 Pro Bowl guards. So they fixing that offensive line with the quickness, y'all. He signed 2 Pro Bowl guards. He signed the guard from Kansas City, what's his name, Joe Thuney, and then he signed the other guard from the Rams. So what was his name? I think it was Josh Jackson. I got to look that up, y'all. But he got 2 Pro Bowl guards. He fixing that O-line for the Chicago Bears off the rip, y'all. But like I told y'all last year, you got all this skill position, man. You got to build your team from the inside out. You can't build it from the outside in. Because when you playing self on self, you can have all the talent you want to have at quarterback, at receiver, at running back. But, hey, if them fat boys ain't right on that O-line and D-line, that's a problem, man. Y'all see, I'm a Panthers fan. Y'all see, with my team, we had a problem with the D-line. Damn teams ran all over us all year last year. If you played fantasy football or you played DraftKings or whatever, you had a running back, you most definitely wanted to pick that running back against my team, the Panthers, every fucking game because they were giving up 100+ yards a game. And that just go to show you, It starts with the line of scrimmage, y'all, and it showed that with the Super Bowl with the Eagles. Look at the Eagles team. That shit started from the inside out. And I showed y'all when I showed y'all, I broke down the film and showed y'all. You very seldomly get a top-notch O-line and you get a top-notch running back on the same fucking team. I would not be surprised if this season come up, y'all. Y'all remember I told y'all this. I would not be surprised if this season come up and Saquon Barkley probably rush for damn near 2,000 again, because they pretty much going to have all the same people on the offensive line. And like I showed y'all, when they be running the ball, Saquon Barkley getting 5 to 7, 8 yards down the field before anybody touch him. Let me say that one more time, y'all. Let me say that one more time, church. Let me say that. And what they used to say at the church, like they used to say in my grandma's church. Turn to your left, turn to your neighbor on your left and say, neighbor, Saquon Barkley don't get touched for 5 to 7 yards. Then turn to your right and say, neighbor, Saquon Barkley do not get damn touched until he get 5, 7 yards. He get to the second, third level of the defense before he getting touched, man. I showed y'all that when I broke down the film. And that's nobody, and that's pretty much everybody they play, even in the Super Bowl. Well, I ain't gonna say the Super Bowl. Now let me back that up. Because the Super Bowl, the Kansas City Chiefs, they made it a priority that they weren't gonna let Saquon Barkley beat them. But everybody else, like the Rams, the Commanders, when they ran that first damn play and he took that bitch to the house, I showed y'all. I broke that play down and showed y'all why that play worked. Because look how everybody was blocking. This man was 40 yards downfield before Jeremy Chin got slung around like he was on a damn merry-go-round trying to tackle Saquon Barkley. I said, what the hell kind of time? And then make it so bad, Jeremy Chin got blocked by the tight end. The tight end probably pushed Jeremy Chin probably damn near 30 yards down the field. He was on damn skates, man. What the hell? I said, man, what the hell? And that thing, you know, Saquon Barkley 40 yards down the field before he even get touched, in which he broke the tackle, cut it upfield, and he was gone. When they played against the Rams out there in the snow, your boy getting 10, 15 yards downfield before anybody touched him. That's because he got a great offensive line with a combination of a great running back. So when you got that shit, a lot of people were saying Jalen Hurts didn't really, he had a down year. Of course he had a down year. He got a great offensive line with that fucking running back. All you got to do is turn around and give it to him. Hey, what we throwing the ball for? See, we only need to throw we throw the ball if we got to throw the ball. Hey, I wouldn't give a shit what nobody said. I wouldn't give a shit what nobody said in the media. You got an offensive line with a running back like Saquon Barkley. If we getting, man, I'll put it like this: we getting 7, 8 yards a pop, and ain't nobody stopping it. Hey, I'm straight old school like Belichick. We're going to run that bitch down your throat until you can stop it. If you can't stop it, oh, guess what? We might have 300 yards. We might have 350 rushing today if you can't stop it. That's straight Belichick game scheme right there, man. I don't know why a lot of more coaches, and I said this before, I don't know why a lot of more coaches don't do that, man. When they see you got a weakness, attack that weakness and keep on attacking it. And make them figure out a way to try to stop it. Because when they figure out that way and focus on trying to stop that, guess what? Something else going to be wide ass open, because now they're trying to make an adjustment. Hey, we got to stop this run. They're killing us in between the tackles. They're killing us outside the tackle. They're killing us on the draw. They're killing us with this. They're killing us on the trap. They're killing us on counter trade. They're going to go in at halftime with the chalkboard. Man, how can we stop these motherfuckers from running on us? Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put 8 in the box. We're going to bring the safety down. We're going to bring him down like a rover back. We're going to try to stop this run. Guess what I'm going to do the first play? I see it. I'm going to tell the quarterback when we come out, hey, this the play we're going to run, but if you see him come up like this, this the audible we're going to call. We're going to go straight play action, and we're going to hit this tight end, drag him across the field, or we're going to either hit him on this corner route, and straight kill their ass for playing 8 in the box. And that's how you set it up, man. It ain't nothing but a setup. One thing set up for the next thing, man. That's all it is. That's all it is. What up with your break forever, man? Appreciate you coming back through, brother. Appreciate you coming back through, break forever. You say the Eagles had the best line. Yeah, they do, man. They got the best line in the game, man. And I showed y'all when I broke the film down, man. Man, that damn offensive line for the Eagle, man, that shit is and that's why I tell y'all this, man. And that's why I tell y'all this. That is the reason why nobody can stop that is the real reason why nobody can stop the tush push. And I think I told y'all this before, y'all. You know, the league, you know, some of the owners, general manager, coach and stuff, they trying to ban the tush push. But my thing is, y'all, the only team they trying to ban it for is the Eagles. That's the only team they banned it before because nobody else can't do it. Nobody else don't have the offensive line like the Eagles can do. That's why you don't see nobody else do it. You see in the playoffs when Buffalo played against Kansas City, Buffalo tried to do it. Kansas City stopped that shit with Josh Allen. They stopped that shit. That's because Buffalo, they do got a good offensive line, but they ain't got an offensive line like the Eagles. You ain't got a quarterback that squats 600 pounds. You see what I'm saying? That shit make a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all know like I know, all they doing is everybody getting down low on 4-point stand on the offensive line, and everybody blocking down. Everybody blocking down. So now you got everybody coming down like a triangle, and you got the quarterback in the middle, which is he get low and push in the middle, then the damn Saquon Barkley and the tight end come behind him, and then they give him a push. So you got all that offensive line pushing, everybody pushing at one angle. It ain't like everybody blocking straight ahead. Everybody coming down at an angle like a damn pyramid board. Everybody coming down. Quarterback right there in the middle. So it's like they got him in the middle like a damn sandwich. And they go right there and get that little yard, 2 yards, half a yard, inches, whatever they need, they're gonna get it every single time. And I'm gonna tell you what the defensive line mess up at. And I showed y'all when I broke down the film. This is what the defensive line be messing up at. When some of them, what they try to do is they try to stand up, try to jump over, and try to hit Jalen Hurts. When they do that, because everybody is low and blocking down, guess what? They're gonna get pushed out the way. If you stand up, you get pushed out the way. If you get low, guess what? They're gonna go right over top of you, and your ass gonna be laying on the ground, and them offensive linemen gonna be laying right on top of you, and Jalen Hurts gonna push right on over the top and get that damn first down every time. It's hard to stop that shit, man, because they got a great offensive line. So that's why I say they trying to ban the tush push. Hey, the only team who got success with it like that is the fucking Eagles. Ain't nobody else got success with it like that. So it's got a lot to do with their offensive line. But give them a couple of years because they got a lot of talent on their team, and they ain't gonna be able to pay everybody to stay on that team. Give them about 3 years, and some of the offensive linemen on that team gonna be leaving. Prime example, Mekhi Becton, the Pro Bowl guard they got, the one they moved from tackle, moved into guard. He had a Pro Bowl type season this year. Mekhi Becton probably not going to be back unless he take a pay cut. They just paid Saquon Barkley. You know what I'm saying? They're paying a lot of guys. Well, I ain't going to say they're paying a lot of guys because they got a lot of guys on defense that ain't getting paid yet. They still on their rookie deal. But they got to start making the decision soon, man. They ain't gonna be able to pay everybody all that talent on their team, and you can't fault the team though, because they done did a great job of drafting, man. That's why I say you got to build your team through the fucking draft, man. You got to build your team to the draft, and you got to have great scouts. That's the main thing, y'all. You got to have great scouts. You got to have these guys that gonna go to these schools that know talent, whether it's at a black college, whether it's at Division II, Division I, AA, Division 1A, wherever it's at, Appalachian State, wherever you find it at. They got to do a great job of drafting and making sure they get the right players that fit your team, fit your scheme, that can come in and make a difference. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is you got to get those guys like later in the draft, man. You know, first round, second round, most of the time those guys coming to the team, they coming to start off the rip. But I put it like this, y'all. If you can find those draft picks like fourth round, third round, fifth round, and those guys can come in and contribute to the team. Even if you find a motherfucker in the sixth round, and he can come in, even if he ain't starting, let's say he just come in on certain plays, or he help on special team. You know, he a punt return threat. You know, special teams make a big difference, man. I learned that. I learned that back when I was in high school, man. I remember sometime when I first got on my high school team, like I say, I told y'all before, my high school team, we didn't never lose, man. We used to beat the shit out of everybody around Atlanta. And anybody on here, if you're from Atlanta, if you played around when I played, you know what it is. We used to beat the shit out of everybody around Atlanta. But basically, what I'm trying to say, y'all, is certain things make a difference, man. You might get somebody in the 6th, 7th round, might be an excellent punt returner. Well, I ain't gonna say kickoff returner now because they don't fuck the kickoff up. They don't fuck the kickoff up now. Now when they kick the ball off, you don't even hardly get a return now. And if they do return, they don't get no farther than where they gonna put the ball any damn way. So you might as well just let the ball go out of bounds and just take the ball at what they get to you at the 35, somewhere around in there. You might as well 25, 35. You might as well just take it right down because they don't get no farther than that any damn way. Every once in a while, you might see somebody break a little bit and they might get about 40 yards. But the way that damn kickoff set up now, it's set up where you ain't it's the damn punt return, man. You get somebody on that punt return that can get you good field position, that shit makes a difference, man. That damn special team makes a big difference, man. Oh, Josh, appreciate you coming through, brother. Let me see what you say. You say the coach, sorry, I'm biased. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is, Josh Johnson. It ain't just the coach, man, because they got talent on that team. It's the fucking quarterback, man. It's Richardson. It's the damn quarterback, man. It ain't the team because they got talent. You got Michael Pittman. You got the other receiver. What's his name? Josh Downs. You got one of the best running backs in the league. They got a great offensive line. So what's the only problem? You got a great offensive line. You got a great running back. You got a go-to receiver. You got Josh Downs. You got the other receiver. What's that other slot receiver they got for the coach? The white dude. The slot receiver they got. He's nice, man. So that's my thing, Josh Johnson. It ain't the team. It's the quarterback. It's Anthony Richardson, man. It's the quarterback. You see when they put Joe Flacco in there, you see how the offense started looking better with Joe Flacco. So, the coach, they just in a situation, man, where they kind of went off that athletic ability and potential for Anthony Richardson. That's why I say, man, you got to match it up with the tape. You got to match it up with the tape. If the tape show that you inconsistent, but if the tape show you inconsistent, you're not that accurate. But you most definitely got a lot of athletic ability. You got a great arm. Some of these teams look at it and they be like, well, let me work. Yeah, draft them, coach. Them offensive coordinators, whatever, quarterback coach. Yeah, draft them, coach. I can work with them. I can work with them, make them more accurate. I can work with them. But I'm gonna tell you what they don't work with, y'all. It's their brain. It's their decision making. It's their decision making, man. You can have all of the talent, all you want to, man. If you ain't accurate, you throwing that bitch out. You overthrowing, motherfucker. You throwing that shit out of bounds. You throwing it to the dirt. You ain't accurate. If you ain't reading the defense, a motherfucker be wide open. If you ain't reading the defense, or if you ain't being another thing, if you ain't being patient in the pocket, because maybe you might need a second to let the play develop, and then old boy gonna come wide ass open on the drag route or on the dig route, or whatever route they got set up, or the tight end. He might have to block 1 more time, 2 more time, then release and release out into the flats, and he be wide ass open. But you don't let the play develop because you look at your first read, it ain't open, you gone. Hey, you got to get somewhere shoes. You getting to get somewhere shoes, you gone. So yeah, 336. Yeah. He was supposed to, and that's what he should have did. 336. They should have sat his ass down and had a veteran quarterback to let him learn, man. Because he most definitely was not ready. And even with my team, y'all, like I told y'all before, I'm a Panthers fan. I feel like with Bryce, I feel like they should have made his ass sit down, and they should have let Andy Dalton play and let Bryce sit down. Even though I know he was a number 1 pick, man. But sometimes you have some of them quarterbacks, man. Some of them come in, Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud. You see how Bo Nix did this year. Bo Nix started out slow, but as the season went, he got better. Ended up taking the Broncos to the playoffs. Some quarterbacks, they might need to sit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you just got to have a plan for it. You got to have a plan for it if you do put him out there and he look like trash. You gotta have a plan. Like, hey, if he do look like that, hey, we gotta sit his ass down. Don't just let him stay out there and keep getting worse and keep getting worse. Then he got damn shell shock. So you know, it's just different situation for different teams, different quarterbacks. Y'all know how that shit go. Let me see, Break Forever. You say, what's your thoughts on Eric Glenn with the New York Jets? I like Eric Glenn with the Jets, man. I think Eric Glenn, I think that's going to be a great situation for him, man. He did a great job with the defense for Detroit, man, especially last year, Break Forever. That's probably how he ended up getting the doggone coaching job, probably off of what he did last year. Because think about all the injuries that Detroit had on that defense last year, man. And I was one of the people, I ain't gonna lie, I was one of the people myself saying, hey, Detroit ain't gonna be able to keep winning, and they got all them people hurt on defense. They had them that their whole defense was on IR at one point in time. Them that their whole fucking defense. They were damn near playing with all backups at one time on their defense. Them motherfuckers were still winning games. I just knew they were gonna lose that game when they played Green Bay with all them damn backups. They won that damn game. That's great coaching that's great coaching by the defense, man. I mean, he know what the situation was on the defense, but he still was able to figure out how to make those guys successful and still be able to make plays and get stops on certain downs. You know, to be able to get your offense the ball back. So I think with the job he did with Detroit, man, and then him going to the Jets, everybody knows the Jets for years. Facts Break Forever. They most definitely need a quarterback. They most definitely got to have a quarterback. And like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do, y'all. It might be a situation like I told y'all. If the Giants fuck around and get Aaron Rodgers or Sam Darnold or Justin Fields today, maybe, you know, once free agency started after 12 o'clock, it'll be interesting to see if maybe Cam Ward or Shador end up falling to the Jets, man. It's gonna be real interesting. I appreciate that Break Forever, man. Appreciate that. Most definitely, man. I highlight you. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate all the contributions to the channel, man. I appreciate that Break Forever. Let me see, OG. You said laugh out. You said Detroit the shit. Oh man. You say drafting and coaching. Yeah, they did a good job of drafting, man. And great job of coaching. Hey, it's gonna be interesting to see OG Greeterman, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do now that they don't lost them two great coaches, man. With Ben Johnson going to the Bears, Aaron Glenn going to the Jets, man. I think both of those guys went to great situations, especially Ben. Ben Johnson went to the best situation out of all the damn head coaches that got hired. He went to the best situation because everybody know the Bears got talent. They got skill positions on offense. You got a decent running back with Swift. This a deep running back. This a deep running back draft, so you can get your running back to go with him in this draft to get you the 1-2 punch. My main thing with the Bears is you got to fix the offensive line, and he doing that off the rip, y'all. He doing that off the rip. He done got 2 Pro Bowl guards to fix that middle of that offensive line, so now you know that's the quickest way to get to the quarterback, up the goddamn middle. So he fixing that off the rip. Because they're gonna have a good pick in the first round and second round. So I look for him to probably get maybe a left tackle to help out with that offensive line, man. You get those 2 guards, get you a good tackle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe about 2 good linemen in the draft. That offensive line gonna be straight, man. The offensive line gonna be straight. You said you're going to get Jonathan Allen and Trey Henderson? Hell no, OG Greeterman. Ain't no, y'all ain't getting, but y'all can't get both of them now. You ain't going to get both of them. You might get Trey Henderson, but you ain't going to get both of them. Jonathan Allen, you got to pay Jonathan Allen now. Jonathan Allen, he a Pro Bowler. You got to pay Jonathan Allen. He ain't going to take no pay cut. Now, I believe y'all, hey, that's going to be a lot of money to get Trey Henderson, man. Because he led the league in sacks, man. OG Greeterman, you got to pay his ass somewhere between. You got to pay him damn near. Okay, look, Myles Garrett just set the market, man. Trey Henderson led the NFL in sacks. I think Myles Garrett was either. If I got to go look at it, y'all, but I think Myles Garrett was like number 2 or number 3 as far as sacks on the season. Trey Henderson was number 1. You just see what Myles Garrett got. Hey, you think Trey Henderson don't want the same thing or more? OG, I don't know if you want to hurt your team like that, you know, with that goddamn contract, man. That's gonna be a big ass contract right there, man, for sure. That's gonna be a big contract, man. But like I say, man, y'all like the content, y'all most definitely make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all double tap the screen. for the likes, man. Or like I say, y'all can shoot that 8 ball in the top right-hand corner, man, and hit them 3 dots. You always can get the thumbs up there also, man. And then, like I say, man, y'all always can hit a super sticker, super chat, man. Like I say, you want to join the channel, it is $2.99 to join the channel, baby. All right, y'all give me 1 second, man. I got something else I want to play for y'all. As y'all know, my Luka Lake Show Luka got their ass whooped Saturday by the Celtics. 336 was already fucking with me. Y'all know I had been wearing it out. Luka Lake Show Luka. What the hell 336 said? I think he said Luka fake show Luka. Oh man. But I had a good time, man, even though we got our ass whooped Saturday night by the Celtics, man. But I had a good time, man. LeBron, he gonna be out for about 2 weeks with the groin. I'm glad he didn't pull it though. If he gonna be out for 2 weeks, that means he probably just strained it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that he only gonna be out for 2 weeks versus being out, 3 to 4 weeks, man. Especially with the schedule that the Lakers got coming up, man. They got some tough games coming up, man. Most definitely, man. Yes, man. Appreciate that, Candy Girl. Most definitely. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Double tap the screen for the likes, man. Most definitely appreciate that, Candy Girl. Yes, sir. You say, let me see. Break forever. You say you'd rather have a solid defense. Yes, sir. All day, every day. Break forever because, hey, you got to stop somebody. At some point in time, you got to stop somebody, man. You got to. You say OG Greenman. You say they signed Allen to. Hold on, goddamn it. Hold on, OG Greenman. I'm about to let me check my Palm Pilot right quick. Let me check my Palm Pilot, OG Greenman. You say they just got him for 1 year? Hold on. Let me check my Palm Pilot. Hold on, OG Greenman. I might make sure you ain't bullshitting me, man. Let me goddamn bullshit me, OG Greenman. Hold on, let me see. You say they signed. I don't see that yet, OG Greenman. You say they got him for a year? I don't see that yet, man. I'm going to have to see. I don't see it yet. It'll probably pop up in a minute. If they just signed OG, it'll probably pop up on my phone in a minute. It'll probably pop up on a minute. Let me see what you say. Break forever. You say the Knicks picked up PJ Tucker. Okay, hey, that's a good pickup, man. Because as y'all know, one thing I feel like that the Knicks need more defense, man. They most definitely. I think that's the reason why they can't. I think that's the reason why they can't beat the Cavs and they can't beat Boston. But break forever, I will say this though. PJ Tucker, he's solid. But the only thing I say about that break forever is PJ Tucker, he just ain't the player. He's not the defensive player that he used to be. And I know this got a lot to do with him getting older. But he's not the player that he used to be. But I can understand why they tried to get him because they need to try to, make the defense better, especially with them, making this second half of the season before going into the playoffs. Because everybody know the Knicks ain't been able to beat the Cavs or beat the Celtics. So, I mean, I understand. Yeah, he do got a ring break forever. He do. So he got the experience. He most definitely got the experience. I just feel like with PJ Tucker, I just feel like he's not the player that he used to be break forever. Don't get me wrong. When PJ Tucker, when he was in his prime, he was very good defensive player. He'll make them look, he would make those little corner threes. So I can understand why they did it though, break forever, because they most definitely need to beef up their defense, man. But he most, I just feel like if he was younger, it most definitely would have been a great pickup. Most definitely, man. Yeah. There you go, goddamn. Yeah, 336. Yeah, with that bullshit, the fake show. Yeah, I got you, 336. Yeah, I got you. But hey, 336, I will tell you this though. Man, boy, you had me almost crying laughing Saturday night when I seen you had to put that in there. Because I've been wearing it out with the Luka Lake Show Luka. Hey, 56. 36 said Luka face show Luka. Hey, 56, I know you probably were waiting. All week to say that shit. I couldn't do that but laugh when I seen that 336. I couldn't do that but laugh. Golly, that was too funny to me, 336. It was too funny. Hey, 336, I'm gonna tell you, make it so bad, man. I was taking my little boy to school this morning to drop him off. It just popped in my mind. I started laughing while I was driving. My little boy said, "Daddy, what you laughing about?" He said, "Ain't no music on or nothing." He said, "What are you laughing about?" I said, "I'm just laughing about something just popped up in my mind off my show." That just popped up in my mind. I started laughing. I said, "Goddamn 336." I should have known he was gonna talk some shit. I knew you were gonna talk some shit, y'all whooped our ass, but I most definitely wasn't expecting that though, 336. That was fucking hilarious to me. That was hilarious, man. I most definitely wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that, man. That was funny as hell to me, man. Funny as hell. Because I've been wearing that shit out. I've been hyped up about my Lakers. Oh shit, boy. That was funny to me, man. But y'all give me 1 second, man. I got something else I'm gonna play for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah, he was, John. Yeah, he was. Jason Tatum was hot, man. That motherfucker had about 20 points at halftime, man. God, man, he had about, man, hey, they put that whooping on our ass, man. Most definitely, man. I appreciate that break forever, man. Appreciate that membership, man. Most definitely, man. Appreciate that break forever. Y'all give me 1 second, man. I'm gonna pull up my screen. Appreciate that, man. The new membership. Appreciate that support. Break forever. Most definitely, man. Like I say, anybody else, man, y'all new to the channel, most definitely subscribe. Double tap the screen. Like I say, you want a membership, it is $2.99 for membership. I appreciate it. Appreciate that again, Break Forever. Matter of fact, I think you are my third. I think you my third member, man. So I'm gonna definitely appreciate that, Break Forever, man. Most definitely, man. Ray, appreciate you coming through, man. You said I have been sub, but I've been busy, so I could not go in your live. Oh, that was so. Hey, it's all good, Ray. It's all good in the hood, baby. I appreciate you subbing. I appreciate you coming back through and kicking it with me, man. Most definitely, man. I appreciate that, man. You know how it go, Ray. You got to work. You got to take care of your family. This shit right here is just what you want to call that? Like an extra curriculum. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got to take my ass to work and do shit myself, man. So I'm most definitely feel you on that. You got to take care of your family, brother. So hey, appreciate you coming back through, Ray. Most definitely, man. Let me see what you say, John. You said I'm a huge sneakerhead. I had 119 pair of shoes and growing. God damn, John. That's a lot of damn shoes, boy. Golly, boy. Hey, John. Boy, hey. Appreciate that break forever, man. Appreciate that, man. I'll be trying, man. I appreciate it, man. But John, God damn, 119 pair of shoes? Boy, God, hey, you ain't got nothing but 2 feet. God damn. Hey, John, you want me to tell you what shoes I got? I got 2 pair of Jordans. I got a pair of New Balance that I work out in when I go to the gym. I got a pair of basketball shoes when I used to play. I still got them motherfuckers in the closet when I used to be going hooping every weekend. I still got them motherfuckers in the closet. I got a pair of shoes, if you go wash the car, cut the grass, some shit like that. I got a pair of dress shoes, pair of little, what you want to call them, pair of loafers or something. Me and the wife go out or some shit, but that's about it right there. That's about it right there, John. That's about it right there. I ain't got. That's all I got, man. That's about all I got, man. Hey, back when I was coming up, my grandma bought me I had 2 pair of shoes. I had 2 pair of shoes. I had 1 pair you could play in outside, which was your old pair of shoes, and then I had my new pair of shoes. Back when I was coming up, everybody used to be wearing the classic Reeboks. Man. So yeah, and classic Reeboks back in the day, they were popular for one reason. They match with anything because you had the all white classic Reeboks, you had the all black. Some people used to wear the all black classic Reebok with the brown on the bottom. But yeah, the classic Reeboks, man, used to wear that with everything, man. Back when everybody used to be wearing the duck head pants and the duck head shirt and shit. You have on them classic Reebok, boy, you be fresh as hell with that them duck head shirt, duck head khaki pants. With the classic Reebok, boy, you be going to school fresh as hell, fresh, baby, fresh. Yeah, what they say? Check my footwork. You ain't got these. You ain't got. Hey, this song right here, man. This shit was fucking hilarious to me one time, man. It was a long time ago because my nephew, they grown now, man. What up with your Adrian Tisdale, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. This was back in the day, man, when my nephew was little, man. They grown now. They like in their 20s now. But I remember when they were young, my nephew, he was probably about 3-4 years old, man. I had to went over to my sister's house, and my nephew just ran out the back. My sister had them bought some new shoes. He had to ran out the back. And that back when that song was out, Check My Footwork. He just came out of nowhere. That shit caught me off guard. That shit was funny to me. He just came out. He was like, he tried to show me his new shoes. He put his foot out there. He just started saying, check my footwork. Check my footwork. You ain't got these. Without looking at them hard, you ain't got these. And that shit, hey, to this day, man, that shit was funny to me, man, because it most definitely were unexpected, man, because he wasn't ever probably about 3 years old, man. That shit was fucking hilarious. Oh, man. Let me see what you say, John. You say you got Jordans, Air Max Dunks, Super Bowl. You got New Balance. You got a couple of Tims. Okay, that what's up, man. That what's up. You know what? I'm glad you said Air Max. I do got a pair of Air Max. I got a pair of black and white Air Max. So John, I probably got about a good maybe about 5-6 pair of shoes, something like that. Now, boy, you got 119, boy. You say you used to have 156, boy. Golly, boy. That means John, you probably just got a closet with nothing but shoes in that motherfucker, John. Hey, that's a lot of goddamn shoes, boy. That is a lot of shoes, boy. Hey, I told you when I was coming up, you had 2 pairs of shoes. You had one you go outside and play with, and one you wore to school. And you know, anytime you got any type of mark or any little scuff mark on them shoes, what you do? You go home, get that toothbrush, put a little soap on that toothbrush, and you go on and get that mark off that shoe. You know, you gotta have them classic Reeboks. You gotta keep them white shoes. You know, you either had them classic Reeboks or you had them all white Air Force Ones. You know, you got to keep them things clean, get that old toothbrush, put some soap on it, and clean them things off, baby. You got to keep them clean. You said probably 80 that you never wore? God dang. Yeah, you is a sneakerhead, John. That's a lot of goddamn shoes, boy. Golly. But you got enough shoes. And you got enough shoes to put on the whole goddamn you got enough shoes to put on a whole goddamn track meet, a whole basketball team. I'm talking about a whole. Hey, John, you got enough shoes to put on motherfucker for a whole AAU tournament. I'm talking about every team from all across the country come to the big AAU tournament. You got enough to put on put all shoes on all they ass. Yeah, Break Forever. He got enough to put on. He got enough to start his own shoe business. You start your own store, John. You go and start your own Foot Locker. You start your own Foot Locker, bro. Hey, John, you ain't even gotta call it Foot Locker. You just call it closet. Hey, these closet shoes. You had your store set up like a closet. When the people come in the store, they just open up the door like they walking in the closet. They just shoes just stacked up everywhere. Yeah. Go on and pick your shoes. Yeah. Welcome to the closet. My boy John, he gonna have him a shoe store called The Closet. Y'all come on in the closet. I can see your commercial now, John. Y'all come on down to the closet and get these here Jordans. I got all the fresh pair of J's, all the LA Gears, all the Dope Man Nikes, all the Air Force Ones. We even got Pro Wings. So, hey, you come down here. You ain't got the money to get that. We got a couple of Pro Wings down here. Come on down here to the closet. We got whatever you need, whatever you want. I got what you want. Oh, got what you need. Yes, sir. All right, give me 1 second, man. I'm stop talking my shit, man. What up with you, Philip Hall, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. You said what you think about Josh Allen getting that bag. I think he deserved it, Philip. That's what I feel like. I feel like he deserved it because that team is nothing without Josh Allen. Josh Allen, I call him Captain America. He is most definitely Captain America for the Buffalo Bills. What they call them, Bills Mafia. He most definitely is that team, man. For a long time. Well, I ain't gonna say for a long time. For a couple of years, Philip Hall, Josh Allen was the passing game and the running game. Now that they got Now that they got what's the name? What's the running back they got now? What's the name, brother? Damn, I can't remember. I can't believe I can't forget his name. He played for Georgia, man. I'm a big Georgia fan. The running back they got, y'all. What's his fucking name? I forgot his name, y'all. The running back for the Bills. What's his fucking name, y'all? I forgot his name. But now that they got him, man, he most definitely takes the load off of Josh Allen, where he don't have to run. He don't have to run as much as he used to, y'all. He used to have to. Josh Allen used to have to throw the ball, and then he used to have to do it. Cook. That's it right there. Appreciate that, John. I couldn't think of his fucking name for nothing. Appreciate that, John. Yeah, Cook. Now that they got him, man. Yeah, Phil, appreciate that, man. Now that they got him, he most definitely takes a lot off of Josh Allen as far as with the running game, man. Because it used to just be Josh Allen, he throwing the ball, and when they needed to run the ball, Josh Allen would run the ball. So he most definitely takes a lot off of them, man. Most definitely, man. Let me see you say, OG. Say you 38. Okay. Shit, I got you by like 10 years, OG Greedyman. Got you by about 10 years, man. But hey, I keep myself in shape though, brother. Hey, I still look like I'm in my 30s though. Gotta keep yourself in shape, OG Greedyman. You know, hey, OG Greedyman, you know, you get into that age. If you ain't already got that OG, you get to that age where if you still go to the barbershop, you know, you start getting around about 35. That's when you go to the barbershop. And that thing, you know, barber be cutting your hair. Y'all be in there talking about the game. Hey, yeah, boy, y'all see how Kobe was dragging their ass last night? Yeah. You know, Kobe, hey, that boy beast, boy. That boy beast. Yeah, he sure is. Then that when your barber touch you on your head, hey, fam. Like, what up, man? Hey, you know your hair thinning out at the top right here. Hey, that's gonna mess up your whole day, OG Greedyman. If it ain't already happened to you, it's most definitely gonna happen to you within the near future if it ain't already starting to happen to you with that hair thinning out in the top. Hey, the only way it ain't gonna thin out at the top. Now if your daddy got all his hair, then you know you good to go. If your daddy's still going to the barbershop, getting that old nice clean fade, then you know you good to go. Because if daddy got his hair, you know son gonna have his hair. But if you see dad wearing that bald head, then you know son eventually gonna be wearing that bald head, OG Greedyman. You most definitely that hair start thinning in the top. Yes, sir. Your barber gonna tell you that's gonna fuck up your whole day. You're gonna be like, God damn it. You know, I was at my barber today. He said my goddamn hair thinning in the top. Then that's when your old lady gonna say, oh, wait a minute, let me see. You're gonna be like, duck your head down. Oh no, don't start that shit now. You're gonna duck your head down, let me see. You duck your head down. Yeah, it is starting to thin out right there. And then she's going to touch your head right there. She's going to make a little circle. Yeah, it is starting to thin out right there. You're going to be like, God damn it. I ain't getting that damn barber. No more goddamn tips. Talking about my hair thinning out at the top. What up with your no face retro, man? Appreciate you coming back through, brother. You say the Rams might go to the Super Bowl next season. Hey, they most definitely going to have they most definitely got a good team, man. Hey, be good. Yes, sir. I'm telling you about that haircut, man. They gonna get you a day. That barber gonna get you. Believe that. They're gonna mess up your whole day. You're gonna be going around the whole day. You know they got there. Hey, you gonna go by and see your mama. Hey, mama, how you doing? How you doing? She gonna be like, how you doing, baby? Everything been good? How the kids doing? Everybody doing good? You gonna be like, mama, you know my damn barber told me today my goddamn hair thinning at the top. Then that's when your mama gonna say the same thing your old lady said. Well, come here, let me see, baby. Let me see. They say your hair thinning at the top. Yeah, motherfucker talk about my hair thinning at the top. My hair ain't thinning at the top. Let me see there. Duck your head down. Then she gonna rub your head. She gonna put that finger right there in the middle of your head and rub it in the circle. Yeah, it is thinning out right there. It's shoulder. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Then every year, that little spot go get a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, and a little bit bigger. And then that thing, you know, you're going to be like, God damn it, I got to cut my damn head off. I got to cut my damn hair off. And hopefully when you cut your hair off, your head ain't shaped like mine. So I got an egg head. So it took me a minute. I was in denial for a minute before I cut mine off because I got a fucking egg head. If you got an egg head, you know that ain't the best shape of the head to have for a bald head. But when you ain't got no goddamn choice, you just got to go on and just take it for what it is. Yes, sir, man. Oh man. But hold on, man. I got another little video clip I'm gonna play for y'all, man. I'm gonna definitely appreciate y'all coming in here, kicking it with me this morning. Y'all give me 1 second, man. Let me find this. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go, man. Yeah. It most definitely gonna save you some money, John. It save you a whole lot of money. Hey, you know that's the best haircut in the world, John. You know what I call that? You know what I call that haircut, John? Do it your damn self. That's what it's called. Do it your damn self. That's what I call it. Do it your damn self. Y'all give me 1 second, man. I'm gonna play this for y'all right quick.
Breaking news here on HQ. Browns defensive end Myles Garrett has just become the highest paid non-QB in NFL history. That is according to our NFL insider, Jonathan Jones. It's an extension to stay in Cleveland worth more than $40 million a year. 123.5 of that is guaranteed.
So this is what I wanted y'all to see right quick before we get into it, man. Give me 1 second. This is what I wanted y'all to see right quick. Now, all of these contracts right here, these are all the guys that's getting paid the most money in the NFL, man, that are not quarterbacks. As y'all see, a lot of folks getting paid big time. I'm talking about paid. But you got Myles Garrett with $40 million. He just topped out Max Crosby, which you know Max Crosby. He just got his new contract. Justin Jefferson, $35 million. Nick Bosa with $34 million. CeeDee Lamb, $34 million. AJ Brown, $32 million. I didn't know AJ Brown was getting paid that much. Golly. Defensive tackle for Kansas City, $31.8 million. Amar St. Brown, you know, he just got that contract about midway through the season with Detroit. He getting paid $30 million. Brandon Ayuk, y'all know with him, he had just got that contract. Then he hurt his knee. Tyreek Hill, he getting paid $30 million. Y'all know also, as far as with these trades and stuff, y'all know earlier it was rumors about Tyreek Hill might get traded. So hey, that could be still in the air. It done kind of quiet down, but hey, y'all don't be surprised if Tyreek Hill might get traded somewhere this offseason also. But here we go, man. Y'all give me 1 second.
As we give you a look at the highest paid non-quarterbacks currently in the NFL, Garrett tops the list, followed by Max Crosby. So you either rush the passer or you catch the passes, and you're in for something of a payday when you do it at an elite level. Of course, the context to this, Garrett was demanding a trade from Cleveland, saying he was intent on leaving the Browns. Not anymore with this new contract extension. Breaking news all over the place here in the NFL on this Sunday. No one better to bring in than our NFL insider, Jonathan Jones. Okay, Jonathan, I mean, boy, nice quiet Sunday for you here. We'll start with Garrett before we move on to other breaking news with a pass rusher. What do you make of this? I know everybody says, you know, money isn't everything, but it seems to have certainly spoken in Cleveland.
Well, the Cleveland Browns, the Browns were always saying they weren't moving Myles Garrett. Sometimes you have to believe folks at their word. Andrew Berry reiterated it over and over again. Myles Garrett, of course, he wanted to trade out of Cleveland, or at least that is what he said. Sometimes these are negotiating tactics, right? And what we were reporting at the NFL Combine more than a week ago in Indianapolis was it was likely that Myles Garrett would rescind his trade request if he were made the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. The Browns went above and beyond, right? I mean, we had the graphic up a bit ago where it was 35.5 with.
Hey, this is a good little thing right here, man. This is something I didn't know. Right here, y'all. Let's say most sacks before the age of 30. You got Reggie White, which that's very believable. Reggie White, because he one of the top defensive ends in history, Hall of Famer, man. He had 108. That's a lot of goddamn sacks. He had 108 sacks before the age of 30. Now, this was very unexpected, man. I would have never thought that Jared Allen, even though, don't get me wrong, Jared Allen was a beast, man, but I didn't know he had this many sacks before the age of 30. He had 105 sacks before the age of 30. Myles Garrett, 102.5 sacks before the age of 30. So, hey, that's a good class to be in, man. Most definitely, man. Hey, that lets you know your boy Myles Garrett probably one day gonna be putting on that old gold jacket, man. Man, that's a lot of damn sacks. But I didn't know Jared Allen had that many damn sacks before he was 30 years old. That is crazy, man. I did not know that about Jared Allen. But here we go, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Max Crosby. It is very, very rare to see any NFL team go $3.5 million over the market, over the top of the market. But that is what the Browns have ultimately done here with Myles Garrett, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. He is a remarkable pass rusher. And look, this is also the sort of math that the Browns have made. As he gets closer to 30, the Browns believe that Myles Garrett is a first ballot Hall of Famer who is going to continue his career trajectory into his 30s, a la Julius Peppers. That's who they believe Myles Garrett ultimately is going to be, an all-decades player in his 20s who will continue to be an all-decades player in his 30s. We see right there where he is on that list. Also, what is interesting to note here, because he is the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history, well, Jamar Chase wants to be the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. That number just went up, and it went up by a lot, right? And so the Bengals, I thought, were making a mistake back at the Combine where they were repeating that phrase, highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Every day that passed that they didn't get a deal done, that number was going to go up. And so now Jamar Chase, while he has been seeking something in the 40s, well, he is justified in that. Hey, Bengals, if you want to make me that guy, well, here's the new high watermark. Also, in that same division, the AFC North, TJ Watt is in line for a contract extension. And so now that number is going up. Probably should have done it last year. Probably could have gotten it done at $30 million per year.
Hey, that's something else I didn't know, man. I didn't know TJ Watt coming up for a new extension. It seemed like TJ Watt just got a damn extension about 2-3 years ago. He about to come up for another extension. So you see Myles Garrett done got $40 million. So you already know, like I say, Trey Henderson, with him seeking a trade, man, he led the NFL in sacks, 17.5. TJ Watt coming up for an extension. Man, these boys about to get paid, man, especially TJ Watt. Them boys finna get paid, man, big time.
Now that number is going up for a premier pass rusher in the AFC North. So the Browns accomplish a number of things.
What up with you, Quantum, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. Appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, snatching the covers off the ass this morning. I'm gonna be putting the link in the chat in a little bit, man. And if y'all want to come up here and holler at me, man, tell me what y'all think about some of these free agent moves, who you think, might get signed today, because y'all know free agency start at 12 o'clock. So, I'm on this morning, y'all. One quick thing before I start back playing. I'm on this morning, y'all, but after 12 o'clock, if it be some big free agent signing, like if Aaron Rodgers end up signing with somebody or Sam Darnold go somewhere, if it's some type of big signing, I'll probably come back on, man, and we'll probably talk about that shit. So, yes, sir. Y'all know how we do it. Yes, sir. Break Forever. He most definitely is a beast, man. But yeah, hey, Quantum, appreciate you coming through, brother. And oh yeah, I got to shout you out, Quantum. Y'all, if y'all like to do the exercise stuff, man. If y'all like to do the exercise stuff, Quantum also do the self-defense, what you call it? Self-defense, martial arts, stuff like that, UFC, all that shit like that. If y'all like stuff like that, y'all go check my boy Quantum out over there, man. He do exercise and stuff at night. They be doing good workouts, man. That's Quantum, that should be bringing me flashback back to when I played football, boy. I be seeing some of that shit y'all be doing. I be like, boy, hell, no, I ain't doing that shit no more. I be having flashback. I be like your boy. I be like your boy on Friday. On Friday when when he was having a little dream, he thought Big Worm, Big Perv was about to get him in his dream. Hey. Hey, your boy gets shell shock. I start seeing Quantum on there power clean. Oh boy, hell, I ain't trying to do no more power cleans. No sir, no sir. But one thing I will say, Quantum, they do get you right though, boy. They do get you right. Them power cleans and all that stuff y'all be doing. Hey, I still be working out, Quantum, but I ain't doing all that. I'm not doing all that. What up with you, Twan, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. Like I say, man, I'm gonna put the link in the chat in a little while, y'all. And y'all want to come up here and holler at me about some of these free agent moves, man. Who y'all think might get moved today? Who might get traded or whatever. But hey, yeah, break forever. We'll see, man. If, like I said, if I'm Pittsburgh, if it's me, I probably would rather get Sam Darnold than to go with Aaron Rodgers, man. Like I say, Aaron Rodgers, he didn't do too good last year. He looked all right like the last couple of games, but for the most part, he didn't look the same, especially since he tore that Achilles. So me, I probably would more go with Sam Darnold or either Justin Fields. Justin Fields, he was 4-2 before they put Russell Wilson in there. So that's just my opinion, man. As far as with Pittsburgh, I probably would go with not Russell Wilson. I probably would go with Sam Darnold or either Justin Fields. So let me see if you say no face retro. You say LeBron James injury. Are you concerned? You goddamn right I'm concerned as a Laker fan. You goddamn right I'm concerned. Because of their schedule coming up. They look at hold on. Hey, y'all give me 1 second. See, no face don't got me started on these Lakers. You know I'm a big Lakers fan. You don't got me started on these goddamn Lakers. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me show y'all the Lakers schedule right quick. And this is why I'm concerned, because we probably gonna fall out the number 2 seed, man. Give me 1 second, because y'all know Denver right there on our ass, man. Denver is right there. Even though Denver lost to OKC last night, which your boy Shea balled out last night, boy. He was killing Denver ass last night. Shea was balling last night, man. Y'all give me 1 second. If I ain't already showed y'all this, if y'all ain't seen this, I'm gonna show y'all right quick. This is the Lakers' remaining schedule. So I'm gonna show y'all what they got coming up right quick. Now, as y'all see, we just lost to the Celtics. Now, the next game coming up, which is tonight, we got the Brooklyn Nets. I ain't worried about the Brooklyn Nets. But Thursday night, because LeBron going to be out for at least 2 weeks. So, what's the day? The day the 10th. So, he's going to be out 2 weeks. So, 2 weeks, what's that? 14 days. So, he'll probably be back somewhere around the 24th, somewhere around in there. So, up until then, we got the Milwaukee Bucks on Thursday night. Okay? In Milwaukee. Right after that, we got the Denver Nuggets that Friday in Denver. You see what I'm saying? Those 2 games right there, we probably going to lose without LeBron. Right after that, we got the Phoenix Suns. The only reason why I say this game is important because the Dallas Mavericks is pretty much done with Kyrie hurt. So the Phoenix Suns, they trying to win. They try to get in the play. They know they got a chance to get into the play-in right now. So that's why I say this game is important too against the Phoenix Suns. Now, come on down. We ain't worried about San Antonio. Right here, we got Denver again on the 19th. We got Milwaukee again right behind them on the 20th. After that, we got the Chicago Bulls. I ain't worried about Chicago. Then, now you see, March the 24th. Now, this going to be somewhere around when LeBron come back, somewhere around the 24th, 26th. So he'll probably come back, maybe if not the Orlando Magic game, he'll probably come back maybe the Pacers game. So he'll probably come back somewhere around in here between the 24th and the 26th, between Orlando and the Pacers game. That's right. That's like 2 weeks right there. So he'll probably come back somewhere around in there. But like I say, within that time frame, you got Denver and Milwaukee 2 times. That's probably 4 losses, y'all. We got the Phoenix Suns. That probably can go either way without LeBron playing. That could be a possible 5. We never know. So that's why retro. That's why I am a little concerned, because if we end up losing, I don't know if we can win those games without LeBron, especially playing against Denver and Milwaukee. We got to play both of them 2 times, man. I don't know if we can beat both of those teams without LeBron, man. So that's why I say that could be a possible 4 losses. The Phoenix Suns without LeBron going against KD, D Booker, Bradley Beal. Even though those boys don't really play defense, they can score points. So I don't know how that game might go without LeBron. So we're looking at a possible situation as a Laker fan. We're looking at a possible situation where we could lose. We could drop about 4 or 5 games, somewhere between 4 to 5 games before LeBron come back. So retro, when you ask me, am I concerned? You goddamn right. Yes, I am concerned. Because if we lose 4 or 5 games, we could fall from the number 2 seed to maybe like the number 4 seed, man. Because Denver They on our ass. They'll probably end up getting back in number 2. We fall to number 3. Might be 11. Yeah. I don't even want to think about it, Retro. God damn it. It's your fault, Retro. I mean, no face, Retro. It's your goddamn fault. But let me see what some of y'all saying, man. John, you say Buffalo need Hill. Hey, that would be nasty, John. If they was to get Tyreek Hill with Josh Allen, boy, that'd be crazy. But because Josh Allen, he got the arm to throw that thing deep to Tyreek if they go deep. He got that arm like Patrick Mahomes. Let me see what you say. Break forever. You say Bronson, he out for 2 weeks. Yeah, I seen that when he got hurt with the Lakers. I seen that. That's a big loss for them too, man. That's a big loss for them. Let me see what you say. Twan, you say LeBron hurt Bronson, so we put the hit out. You most definitely did put that hit out, baby. Most definitely put that hit out. Let me see what you say. Break forever. You say look at the Knicks. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, break forever. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this little video clip for y'all, and I'm gonna look that up right quick. Break forever. I'm gonna look up the Knicks schedule, and I'll bring it up for you. I'm gonna play this little video clip, and I'm gonna look for it and find it just to give y'all something to look at while I find this right here for you. Break forever. Just give me a minute. Y'all give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me see. Shit. I'll play. You know what? I'm gonna play this right here from yesterday. Since we talking about the NBA right quick. Give me 1 second. Shit, the Cavs, the Cavs got another win. They beat Milwaukee last night. That was a big win for the Cavs, man. But I'm gonna play this right here for y'all right quick while I find the rest of the Knicks schedule right quick. Y'all give me 1 second.
Saturday night's game against the Boston Celtics with a groin injury in the fourth quarter and did not return in the 111-101 loss, which did snap the Lakers' 8-game winning streak. Now, LeBron, he spoke about the injury right after the game. Take a listen to what he had to say.
The first thing that popped in my mind was Christmas Day, my first year with the Lakers. The first thing that popped in my mind, I've been there before, and I know what type of injury you're dealing with. Second thing I thought about was AD. It's crazy, but I thought about AD. And then I'm over there just trying to see how much mobility and see if I can possibly give it a go. And then I came back here and did a couple of stretches and a couple of things that ultimately knew that I was probably going to be done for the rest of the night. So.
All right, so for more, back here with our senior insider, Shams Charania. Shams, what more can you tell us about the severity of this groin injury for LeBron?
Sources tell me LeBron James is expected to miss at least 1 to 2 weeks. It will be a period of weeks that LeBron James will be sidelined. And as of right now, he will receive another evaluation in the next 24 hours after that groin calms down a little bit. Unlike 2018, though, I'm told LeBron James did not hear a pop in that groin muscle. Back in 2018, he suffered a groin tear. This year, it's not as severe. And unlike the last 2 seasons where the Lakers have been just scratching and clawing to get a play-in tournament slot, they are 3rd in the Western Conference. They are clearly in home court position right now, and they have a cushion and an ability here to be cautious with LeBron James' injury to make sure he gets right for the playoffs, especially the stretch run here in the second half.
I do take it as a good sign, Shams, too, that he spoke to reporters after the game. Typically with players, when their injuries are more severe, we don't see them having those post-game conversations with reporters. So 1 to 2 weeks, as Shams is reporting. Shams, thank you so very much. In the grand scheme of things, it does seem like LeBron and the Lakers maybe avoided a major injury here, but that 2 seed, as Shams just alluded to, very much still up for grabs here. So Stephen A., how do you see this injury affecting the rest of the conference and how the seeding shapes?
Well, I think the Lakers could potentially struggle a little bit because last time I checked, Luka Doncic didn't look that healthy last night either. He just played through it, and ultimately they lost to the Boston Celtics. It's good to see him on the basketball court, but nevertheless, you never know what he's going to have, how it's going to affect him. You got to expect Austin Reeves to step up and others. We'll see what happens. I just think that you look at Denver, who lost today. You got to pay attention to them. I'm looking at the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm looking at the Houston Rockets. Obviously, Amen Thompson went down a little bit. They were talking about him just a little bit earlier today. I got some news about him. In the end, though, I look at the Los Angeles Lakers falling no lower than 3rd in the Western Conference. And as long as they preserve a spot in the top 3.
Okay.
Not having to face OKC in the second round, they'll be all right. Now, if you fall to 4 or 5, which obviously is.
Now, y'all look at this right here. This is the standing for the Western Conference. And I found that schedule for you, Break. As soon as this video clip right here over, I'm going to show that schedule, the rest of the remaining schedule for the Knicks for you, Break. But y'all see right here, the Lakers, what I mean, they're only 1 game ahead of the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets, they stay in the 3rd spot because they lost to OKC last night. You got Memphis right here. A game behind at 39-24. You got the Houston Rockets right here in 5th place. The Warriors in 6th place, with the Warriors been hooping since they got Jimmy Buckets, man. I think last time I checked, they were like 10-2 with Jimmy Buckets on the court, man. Then you got the Timberwolves right here at 7, the Clippers at 8, the Kings at 9, and the Mavericks right now, they're still in the 10th spot, but I believe the Mavericks going to end up falling out, especially with that injury to your boy Kyrie, man. I believe Phoenix going to end up getting in this 10th spot when it's all said and done. But here we go, y'all.
It's possible. Now you're spelling trouble because you're spelling the Lakers going home a bit earlier than folks had hoped or anticipated.
And as you alluded to, Luka Doncic questionable going into tomorrow's game here.
Yeah, look, well, first of all, I don't know if I missed something, but it says at least 1 to 2 weeks. Are we saying we're acting like it's just going to be 1 to 2? And I'm not saying that's wrong, right? That's how we look at it.
Well, it's 2 weeks. It's LeBron James.
Okay, fine.
He's incredible condition.
I agree. If I'm going to bet on anybody coming back early,
I bet on him coming back within 2 weeks.
But if it's more, right, or if it's 2, 1 to 2 is a big difference. If he's just out a week, I'm much less worried. But if it goes past 2 weeks, they could easily fall to 4 or 5. They don't have it. I mean, I know Sham said it. The cushion isn't huge. They got 22 losses. Denver's got 23. Memphis has 24. Houston has 25. That's a 3-game difference between them and Houston. So I can see them slipping to 4 or 5. And also, you watched that game yesterday. Doncic is grabbing his back. He's not exactly a picture of health himself. So he's going to have to do more, Perk. And if something happens to him, they got different issues.
What we're not about to do is start making excuses for Luka Doncic. Because
I'm not making excuses.
No. I'm talking to you and Stephen A. Because didn't Jenny Butts come out and say this is the guy that they want? They got the guy that they wanted. Didn't she do an interview and say?
Yes.
Okay,
I don't know where.
The Laker fans right now, they're excited about Luka, right? Because after when LeBron retires, they saying the franchise is in great hands.
Yeah.
Well, let us get an appetizer. We're talking about a guy, 5-time All-NBA. You can't keep this team afloat. Anthony Davis did when LeBron James went out.
Do you think? I hear what you're saying. What are you thinking?
I'm just saying.
I hear what they say. What do you think is going to happen?
So many people play with back tightness.
So he's fine. So LeBron's out. Doncic has got it.
Look, listen to me. This is a moment. The team that I'm looking at right now is a team that I've been pretty hard on, or people say that I hate on. It's the Golden State Warriors. This is a moment for them.
I agree with everybody on that.
No, I don't hate on them. I think this is a moment for them to capitalize. They could move up in the standings.
So let's bring this up. First of all, nobody said that no pressure's on Luka Doncic. That's number one. Number two, let's look at the next 2 weeks. So they lose to Boston last night. You got Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Denver, Phoenix, San Antonio, Denver, Milwaukee, Chicago, and Orlando. That's the games over the next 2 weeks.
See, I'm just showing y'all that. That's why I say they could possibly lose. Well, I'm most definitely seeing them lose, and they got to play Milwaukee and Denver they got to play both of them 2 times. So that's 4 games. I look at that as 4 L's. And like I say, that Phoenix game, I feel like that can go either way with Phoenix trying to get in that damn 10th spot. So, hey.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, most of those are winnable games, even without LeBron James, considering the way the Los Angeles Lakers have been playing defense. So you're right about Luka, but I'm also holding the Lakers accountable collectively because of what they've done defensively. You should be able to beat most of these teams.
This isn't an easy stretch coming up. They're the only team the Lakers are to play 6 games in 8 days the entire season, and that stretch for them starts on Thursday. They're already without Dorian Finney-Smith and Rui Hachimura. They MVP matchup earlier today, and it's safe to say it lived.
Yeah, I'll find that for you, Quantum. I'll find that for you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let this finish playing, and I'll find that for you, Quantum, the Eastern Conference standings and break. I got that for you. The rest of the Knicks schedule, I'll show that to you too, man. But y'all give me 1 second while it's playing. I'll find that for you, Quantum, the Eastern Conference standings. Give me 1 second.
up to the billing. SGA looking for his third straight 40-point game. Perk, let's flash back to 2019 real quick. This was the last time a Thunder player scored 40 in 3 straight games. It was Russell Westbrook.
I mean, doing what he do. Was that his MVP season?
This is 2019.
Yeah, he was doing. That's
was not his MVP
We're gonna have a conversation about Russell Westbrook.
We'll get back to that, but this is back to Sunday now. The middle of the first quarter, Westbrook received a standing ovation
As
from
he
the Thunder
should.
crowd, thanking him for his time in OKC. And then SGA hits a step back 3 to celebrate.
I mean, balling. Best perimeter player in the game. Plays both sides of the floor at the elite level. Look at this, finishing through contact and one with the left.
Stephen A was calling for a big game from J-Dub. That block started this play where SGA has his 58th consecutive 20-point game.
Very pleased with the way Jalen Williams showed up and played in the second half. He gave you that offensive punch that you needed, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is just ultra smooth. He's just silky smooth. He's just got the whole package. That brother is so special.
Shea Butter.
Shea Butter. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. The brother's special. He will win the MVP this year. He will win
Seals
the
the
MVP.
deal there with the 3. He finishes with 48 and 5 assists. The Thunder get this one 127-103. Now, the Celtics and Thunder, they're neck and neck when it comes to being the favorites to win the title in June, according to ESPN Bet. The Cavaliers, the Lakers, the Nuggets, they round out the top 5. Let's talk about that. We've discussed the MVP of it all, Stephen A.
Yeah.
But the last player to win MVP and a championship in the same season, it was Bob's guy, Steph Curry, back in 2014-15. Why do you think that this Thunder team could unseat the Celtics?
Because I look at what they bring to the table defensively. Offensively, what are you going to do with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Whether you put Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, he going to get his. He going to get his. Now, we got to look at Jalen Williams. We got to look at Hartenstein, and we got to look at Chet Holmgren. They've got to do their part, too. I get that part. But collectively, defensively, when you think about what's going to be required in order to upend a Boston Celtics squad who deserve to be the favorites, whether it's Porzingis, whether it's Tatum, whether it's Brown, whomever, you literally have pieces on the Oklahoma City Thunder who can go 10 deep, and there's very minimal drop-off defensively. This team is elite on the defensive side of the ball, number 1 in practically every category that matters defensively. And when you look at what you can get from a superstar like SGA, Shea Butter, when you look at that and the supplementary parts, and you know that you can depend on them defensively, they can make this very, very interesting. Fresh legs, young, athletic, can shoot, get back on defense, can rebound, block shots. There's no weakness when you're looking at the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're the 2 best constructed teams in the league.
The Celtics and Thunder.
Yeah, and the numbers show it. The top 5, both of them, offense, defense. There isn't a lot of weaknesses. You'd have to look real hard to find a problem with either roster, with either team. And the fascinating thing is, if it does end up that way, what a matchup, right? Because here's the thing. Denver had nobody does not have a player that can guard this guy. Shai Gilgeous had 40, and he missed a lot of shots. If you watch the game, he normally makes. So who's going to guard him? Who does Denver put on him? Now, the Celtics, that's a different story. You can put Drew Holiday on him. You can put Derek White on him. You can put Jaylen Brown on him. You can put Tatum on him. That's why it's such an intriguing matchup. On the other side, look at the guys that the Thunder can put on this guy. You can put Lou Dort, Alex Caruso, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. You got Hartenstein at the rim. You got Chet Holmgren. You got Porzingis out there. What a tantalizing matchup possibility for the finals. And if you had to wager today, and the numbers show it, right? The numbers say that the top 2 finals odds to win, they say that for a reason. They say that for a reason. It is the most likely. Will it happen? If it does happen, it'd be an awesome matchup to witness.
Look, I picked OKC in December to represent the Western Conference Finals. I picked them in January, February, and I'm picking them in March to go to the final.
Yeah, you've already picked the Celtics.
I'm picking the Boston Celtics to win the NBA championship. It's levels to this. And you know this. It's just like, a boxer for his first time walking in to fight Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. He done went from basketball to compared it to Mayweather. Hey, y'all give me 1 second. I got you breaking. Hold on. I'm going to show you. I found the Knicks, the rest of their schedule. I'm going to show that to you right quick. Where we at? Okay, break forever. Here we go, man. The next game, which they got tonight, they got the Sacramento Kings. And right here, as you see, they had the Portland Trail Blazers on Wednesday. I feel like they ought to be able to beat the Portland Trail Blazers. Sacramento Kings, they should beat them. Then they got Golden State Saturday. That's going to be a tough game with them, especially without Brunson. Then they got the Miami Heat. They got the San Antonio Spurs. They should be able to beat San Antonio. They should be able to beat Charlotte. Then they got the Washington Wizards. They should be able to win that game. They got Dallas. They should be able to win that game without Kyrie. Then they got the Clippers. That's going to be a tough one. Let me see. Right, you know what? Matter of fact, breaking. They say he's going to be out for about 2 weeks. So this Clippers game, Jalen Brunson will probably be back for this Clipper game because that's about 2 weeks right there. That's why I said with LeBron, he should be back around about that same time, somewhere between the 24th, 25th, 26th, somewhere within that time range. That's about 2 weeks. So Jalen Brunson breaking, he should be back. He should be back around about this game for the Clippers, which they'll most definitely need him that game against the Clippers. Then you got the Milwaukee Bucks right after that. That's going to be a tough game. They got Portland. They should beat Portland. They should beat Philly. Then they got Cleveland. Y'all know Cleveland been whooping their ass. So that's going to be a big game for the Knicks against Cleveland. They got the Hawks. They should beat the Hawks, even though, your boy Ice Trey Young always have a big game against them. That game right there, they play the Hawks, that could go either way. Them and the Hawks always get into a battle. They got the Phoenix Suns. That could, I think, depending on what Phoenix Suns they're trying to get in that 10th spot, that's going to be a big game. You got the Boston Celtics. You got the Detroit Pistons, which Detroit Pistons playing good ball. Then they got Hey, this is a nice little. Hey, break forever. This is going to be a hell of a damn stretch right here, man. Hold on. That's gonna be a hell of a stretch right there for the Knicks, man. Golly. Okay, here they go. They gotta play the Cavs. Then they gotta play the Hawks. Like I just told you, the Hawks always play the shit out of the Knicks because of Ice Trey. Then you got the Phoenix Suns, which that ain't no slouch game because Phoenix Suns trying to get in that 10th spot. So Phoenix Suns gonna be playing hard as hell. Then you got the Boston Celtics. Then you got Detroit. Detroit playing good ball. They're going to be in the playoffs. Then you got Cleveland again. Man, that's a nice look. Man, that's a stretch right there. That's a what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5-game stretch right there. That's a hell of a stretch right there for the Knicks. And then after that, you got the Brooklyn Nets for the very last game. Breaking. That's a tough little stretch right there for the Knicks right there, breaking, man, for real. What up with you, Rashad Adam, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. My boy Rashad, come back in the house, man. You said the Lakes were still here. You said Boston still almost lost, so I'm actually happy on what I saw. You said we didn't play great, still made a run. Yeah, Rashad. Yeah, like I said, I think the next time they play the Knicks, I think we'll be better prepared. Like I say, we'll have Rui. Rui most definitely going to help make a difference. I think Jackson Hayes, he been playing good ball. So I think next time we play him, I think it'll be a better situation. But we most definitely got the chance to see kind of like what we match up against them, which they whooped our ass. But, hey, it is what it is. But I'm going to show you right quick, Quantum, the Eastern Conference standings right quick. Give me 1 second. Eastern Conference standings. I tried to make this shit bigger, man. I tried to make it bigger. I ain't got that damn good yet, y'all. I was trying to make it bigger for y'all. But if y'all can see my screen, man, I know this shit little, but if y'all can see my screen, you got the Cavs in first spot. Quantum, you got the Celtics at number 2. The Cavs pretty much gonna probably stay at number 1 because they at 54-10. The Celtics at 46-18. The Knicks at 40-23. You got the Bucks in 4th place at 36-37. You got the Pacers at 35-27 in the 5th place. Man, that damn record ain't worth a damn over here in the Eastern Conference, man. Boy, what the hell? Let me see. The Pacers 35-27. The Pistons at 36-29 in 6th place. The Hawks are in 7th place at 30. And damn, they're in 7th place at 30 and 34. Well, hey, hey, the Eastern Conference ain't worth a damn over here, man. Okay, Orlando Magic, they're in the 8th spot at 30 and 35. The Heat are in the 9th spot at 29 and 34. God, The Bulls in the 10th spot, the last spot of the play-in at 26 and 38, y'all. So that right there, Quantum, that is the Eastern Conference. I know it's small as hell, y'all, but I tried to find one that was bigger, but that was the one I could find, as quickly as I could. But yeah, that's it right there, Quantum, man. That is it right there. Yeah, Quantum. The damn East looking, boy. You got playoffs. You got guys going to the play. Hey, after about that fourth team, you get to round about the fifth place, man. Hey, all them teams got losing records. All them teams got losing records, man. Golly, boy, the East ain't looking good at all, man. Y'all give me 1 second, man. I'm gonna put this first link right here. This is the link to my channel, man. If anybody wanna go to my channel, man, check out some of my other videos that I got. Y'all most definitely hit that link. Go check out some of my other videos. Or if you want to be a member to the channel, like I said, you copy a super sticker, super chat. Appreciate all that, man. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. If y'all want to come up here and holler at me, man, y'all want to talk about, y'all know how we do it. You talk whatever you want to talk about. You come up here and holler at me, man. You want to talk about Josh Allen, Myles Garrett? Where you think Aaron Rodgers might go? What you think Pittsburgh should do at the quarterback position? Like I threw out there at y'all, what if it be a situation where the Giants sign a quarterback and then they don't need a quarterback at the third spot? What if they end up being in a situation where they don't take no quarterback and somebody like Shador might drop? Or what if the Giants get a quarterback and then they be like, shit, we got our quarterback, we want to trade back. So what if they end up trading back? Tell y'all, man, this damn draft might get a little interesting, man, especially with these quarterbacks, especially with teams looking like they're trying to get veteran quarterback. Because Sam Darnold, he most definitely gonna go to somebody. Aaron Rodgers. You best believe, even though Rodgers didn't play that good last year, I guarantee you, whatever team Aaron Rodgers is going to, he is not. And I mean, one more time, he is not going to no team and sit behind nobody. Whatever team Aaron Rodgers go to, I guarantee you, the coaches, owner, everybody will guarantee him that if he come, he will be the starter. So that's why I say it's going to be very interesting, man. I'm going to be waiting on that doggone free agency when it starts at 12 o'clock, see what Sam Darnold, see what Aaron Rodgers might go, see what Justin Fields might go. Going to be real interesting, y'all. Real interesting. Real interesting. Because I think depending on how this free agency go, going to depend on how that draft go. Because y'all know it's already rumors out there that Tennessee might be wanting to trade back. So if Tennessee trade back, that's quarterback right there. A team that could get a quarterback that's trading back. Everybody know Cleveland. Cleveland is the quarterback, but there's rumors out there that Cleveland looking at Justin Fields, looking at Aaron Rodgers also. So we'll see what happens, man. It's gonna be really interesting to see how this free agency go. Like I said, if it's any big signings or anything, I'll be back on probably a little bit after 12. If Aaron Rodgers, Sam Darnold is in or signing somewhere, I'll probably come back on, man. But let me see. You say break forever. You say to pick up Sanders. Quantum, you say remember when your teacher used to curve grades? That's what the East needs right now. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely, Quantum. Most definitely, man. Yeah, I remember that. I most definitely remember that. Speaking of curving grades, hey, Quantum, I bet you don't remember. I don't know about y'all, but back when I was in school, I ain't never had no problem with grades. I always had good grades, but my problem in elementary school, I used to be I was one of them kids always playing around. I get finished with my damn work. I be playing around, laughing, talking to shit, and I end up getting in trouble. So when I get my damn progress report, you know how they used to write the grades in. When you get your progress report, now your report card, that grade be typed in. But that damn progress report, they used to have them grades wrote down. So I would have my grade would be a B, but my damn conduct would be a damn U, or N, or a damn F. So I see that damn, hey, I'll get me a pen the same color. If it say F, I'll make that damn thing a B. If it's a U, I'm gonna make that thing a lowercase a. I go home. Yes, sir. That's gonna be that damn U in conduct, gonna be a lowercase a. For sure, John. You know how it go. Hey, what your boy Mike L say? Don't pin that damn note on my chest, because I know that's an ass whooping. You pinning on my chest. What up with you, Quantum?
Yo, Big Tight, what's up, brother? Good morning.
All right, good morning, man. How you doing, man? Everything good with you?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Enjoying your content, man, as always. I got a few minutes. I decided to pull up and say what's up to you.
Oh, yeah,
Check
man.
in
You
with
always appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you got some good coverage points here, man. I don't know where you want to start, but a lot of good angles to look at this from, brother.
Yeah. Wherever you want to start at, hey, throw it on out there, baby.
I want to say one thing specifically that I was hearing about yesterday and all this when free agency was kind of on the brink of getting started. Obviously, we have some disgruntled fans in the Panther community about not being able to lock down or make a stab at Metcalf. A lot of people are angry about that. What do you think about that non-action from Dan Morgan to at least try it? What do you think about it?
Man, you know what, Quantum? If you think about it, they said the same thing last year. They was going to be aggressive. Did you remember that?
I do.
You remember they said that last year? We're going to be aggressive in free
Yes.
agent. We're going to be aggressive in the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have us all hyped up thinking they're going to trade up and get somebody, or we're going to get some type of, big free agent. They say that every damn time. Have us sitting on the edge of our seat, for the damn free agency. We just waiting on all these big names. It's like every time. Hey, Quantum, it's just like back in the day. It's just like back in the day. I don't know about you, but sometimes my uncle will come by the house and he'd be like, I'm gonna come by here Saturday and scoop you up. And we're gonna go to the mall and go to the movies and we're gonna have us a date. All right, shit. I'm about 7-8 years old. Hey, that's Saturday morning. I'm up at the break of dawn. I'm already ready. Got my grandma like, what you doing ready so early? He ain't gonna come to about 12 o'clock. I'm already ready. But Quantum, I'm looking out the blinds, looking out the window. Every damn car go down the street. I'm like, oh, is that my uncle? No, that ain't him. Is that my uncle? No, that ain't him. Hey, that thing,
that ain't him.
Hey, Quantum, it done went from 1 o'clock looking out there. It about 6 o'clock. It started to get dark. Where the hell he at? Grandma, he ain't coming. That's all right, baby. It's all right. Then your grandma try to make you feel, but that's all right. You want to go up there to McDonald's and get your ice cream? It's all right. then they think, my uncle called. I'm sorry, I got busy. My grandma say, don't be telling this here boy no goddamn lies, telling you coming to pick him up. That's just how the Carolina Panthers be doing us. They be telling us lies, having us just sit out there in the window looking for them free agents to come walk in the door. And the one that we want to walk in the door don't never walk in the door, Quantum.
Hey, they don't, man. It's like Dan Morgan's one driving that car coming to pick you up. He don't even show up. Come on, Dan. But now I'm not so disappointed they didn't try Metcalf. He's expensive as a mother, man. He wants too much money. I mean, that's a lot of bread, brother, that he's getting from the Steelers. But it's like the better team won him, which is fine. I'm one of them proponents, man. I believe in building through the draft. To be honest, with all these high-priced leases or free agents, they're like high maintenance European vehicles, man. It's like you get them and they'll be good maybe a half a season and then they'll fall off and you pay them all this money and you don't get the production out of them most of the time, in my opinion. You might run across one or two that you'll get to keep for a little while that may show some type of success. But I like to say if you want to get a free agent that's expensive, you want to get the ones that maybe only had like a 4 or 5 year contract with their previous team and they were drafted by that team. Then you have the back half of their career where they actually start getting really good. I like those types of situations, but nothing like a Brian Burns and nothing like that. Nothing that stupid. Pay him all that money, he still do the same thing he did when he was here.
Right.
But yeah, man, I'm one of the proponents. I believe in building through the draft, man. I think that's when you're gonna meet all of your strength and long-term success. These short-term pickups, man, I'm not crazy about it anyway, personally.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, man. I feel like the best way to build your team is through the draft, and then free agent, maybe get you one or two free agent that can help your team. Basically, what the Eagles doing, man. What the Eagles doing? The Eagles, they got a good team, but if you look at the majority of their team, most of them guys on their team through the draft.
Yeah. I think you sprinkle them in. See, to me, free agents are like supplementary. You should sprinkle them in like like a dash of salt on your food. You don't want to put too much. You just kind of sprinkle it in there a little bit. Add one or two notable free agents. They don't have to be the top guys on the market, I don't think, especially if you're getting good draft picks. You just kind of fill in your spaces, man, because they're going to gut your salary cap. They're going to gut your team. So what's the point in signing these expensive dudes? I mean, you get them for a little bit, let them do what they do, and then you just, expect to go into the draft being more aggressive there. I think position picks or whatever you got to do to move around into the slots or whatever and do it that way. Because you're going to get 4 to 5 years out of your first round guys anyhow. So obviously go that way and then kind of, try to package up some trades or whatever in the draft. It's the dogs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what I believe, brother. So I don't know, man. I don't know how aggressive we're going to be. You said start at 12?
Yeah, it started at 12. Yep. Man, that's why I say, man, and then look at what Myles Garrett just got paid, man. That's a lot of damn money that he just got. And you got people like Trey Henderson.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? He's seeking the trade. So that lets you know Myles Garrett, I think he was number 2 at sacks. Trey Henderson from the Cincinnati Bengals, he was number 1 with 17.5 sacks. So you already know whoever trade for him, they got to give him a contract similar to what Myles Garrett got or more because he led the NFL in sacks. So that's why I say people like him, I know Carolina ain't going to get nobody like him because that's too much money. That's too much damn money.
That is.
Oh, Nick,
that's
you say J.C. Horn re-sign? Hey, that what's up, man. I'm glad they went on and that's what you're saying, Nick Tri-State. Are you saying J.C. Horn, he re-signed?
What's LFG? What you saying LFG, Nick? What's that?
That's what I'm trying to see what LFG mean.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Left foot good. What that mean, Nick? You say LFG, what that mean? Your left foot good, or what that mean? Nick Tri-State.
Last freaking guy. I don't know.
Oh, he said let's fucking go. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's fucking
go. Okay.
Oh, appreciate that, John, man. You know your boy had 3 people in the class in 10 teachers. I appreciate that. Too. Yeah, I appreciate that, John, man. Appreciate that, bro.
All right, good.
I'm glad they signed him back, man. Hey, we need him.
Yeah,
we don't need to lose. You won't need to lose none of our, top players. Him, Brown, none of our top players. We don't need to lose none of them because we're trying to build more onto the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and that's my point, Big Tight. You see, all these guys who are stalwarts or staples in our on our team, we're able to re-sign the guys who drafted. That to me, that right there is how you quell the huge free agency stuff. You get decent to good draft picks, and you're able to re-sign them to favorable terms. Therefore, you can grow your team adequately. Now, if you look at it, if you're able to re-sign JC, now you go out there and get a few defensive pieces. That's something to talk about. Get a couple good defensive spots. I don't think you have to go and sign a Trey Henderson or anybody like that. You can probably get a good guy in the draft that can disrupt some stuff on the line. Right. That's really all you need, man. And the 1 or 2 good offensive pieces, you're straight. We should be able to go in there and contend for the South.
Yeah, hey, you know what, Quantum? When I look at Quantum, we really don't need a whole lot to turn the defense.
We don't. It's not as bad as it looks. No,
it's not as bad as it looks. Basically, what the main thing is, Quantum, because I think we're all right with Brown. I think we're all right with what's his name, Robinson on the other side. I think our main thing.
Yeah.
I think our main thing is that middle guy, the middle guy that we need. The middle guy that we need to be able to, eat up those blocks and keep and help stop the run. I think that's the main thing we're missing is if we can at least get that guy. I think we all right with our linebackers. I think we all right with our linebackers. I feel like safety position we can get us a safety in the draft.
Yeah.
I feel like at cornerback, if Mike Jackson talking about a whole lot of money, then I feel like we can find a solid number 2 defensive back. And shit, man, if we might could draft 2 good young athletic safeties, man.
I'm saying.
But like I say, man, I feel like as far as with our team, man, if we can get that that middle guy for the 3-4. We can get us at least a edge rusher to go with DJ Wanham. I think to be honest with you, Quantum, I think if we can get at least about 3 more people, about 3 people, we'll be all right.
Hey, man, I'm glad we
What up,
re-signed JC, baby. I'm
What up,
glad we re-signed JC. What up?
Hey,
Let's go.
What you, my brother? We appreciate that.
What's good?
Hey,
What's
what
good?
kind of
How you
deal-
doing? Good morning.
What kind of deal did they give
4
him?
years, 4 years, $100 million. He's the highest paid corner in the league for now. $70 million guaranteed.
God, JC got paid. JC got $100 million.
$100 million.
Oh, you gotta be kidding!
That's a lot of money, bro. But you know what? They probably,
It's good because it's good. It's gonna look like a bargain after Stingley and Sauce re-sign because they're gonna sign for more.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm glad they got it done ASAP. Did y'all see what Sauce Gardner tweeted yesterday? He tweeted, he's like, why are edge rushers getting so much more money than corners? So like that scared me. You feel me? Yeah, that scared me a little. Sauce might be trying to get 30 mil.
He might get it too. He might get it too.
But you know what? My thing with Sauce, man, and y'all might agree, y'all might disagree. This is what I see with Sauce. I think to me, I think Sauce is a newer version of Richard Sherman. And the reason why I say that, everybody know Richard Sherman was a great cornerback, but what he was is he was a great fit for that scheme. Because you never seen Richard Sherman follow nobody. He don't follow nobody. All you have to do, if you want to get somebody away from Richard Sherman, all you have to move him to the other side of the field, put him in the slot. It's the same thing with Sauce Gardner. If you watch the Jets play, Sauce Gardner is not following nobody. I don't know if that was the scheme. We'll see with Aaron Glenn if they switch that up, and maybe he might do that a little more. But with the scheme they were playing, he never left that side. Once he lined up on that side of the field, he's not moving.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I say about Sauce Gardner. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the shutdown corner conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't follow.
Yeah, he don't travel at all.
Right. Which, if you think about it, it's not really that many cornerbacks that do follow like how it used to be. If you think about it.
The Reeveses of the world are gone, man. You don't see too much more of that type of style anymore. You see them; these schemes are pretty much dictating how the back half of the field lock down their spots. A lot of zone stuff you're seeing now. Like, see, Josh Norman was the same type of way. Like, he was a zone guy. He's really good in the zone. Following, I don't know. We never saw him in that capacity. What did he run in Washington? Was he a zone guy in Washington also? Was he more like they had him running around the room in the field a little bit? Because I never saw him in Washington.
Nah, they had him playing man corner.
Yeah, they had him playing man.
There you go. There you go. Well.
Yeah, and that's why he started getting burnt. That's why he started getting toasted.
Yeah, he wasn't into that.
Yeah, some quarterbacks are just zone corner. Some of them are man, more better with man. Some of them can do both. But I feel like if you got a corner that's good at man, it ain't gonna be that hard for him to play zone. You got a corner that's good at zone, it's harder for him to play man.
Right.
You know, so that's just how I look at it. Yeah.
That's true, because he got to get used to how to break out of the mold of just staying in one area. He's not used to being able to run around the field like that.
Right.
He can't get your hips around fast enough, and you got to turn the corner, hit a smoother route on you than you expected. Because you used to somebody picking that spot up, and you break off and go back to where you're supposed to be. Somebody else picks him up, and you're not used to that if they ask you to run man. You got to figure out how to stay on top of people.
Right, and like I give you prime example, with the zone, when you play in zone, you got to talk in the secondary just like with basketball. You play basketball, coach would be telling you got to talk, you got to talk. You got to talk on defense, you got to talk. It's the same thing with playing zone coverage on defense. Prime example I give you, Quantum. Like the first couple of games, them receivers, they end up crossing cross field. J.C. Horn would slow down because that other cornerback supposed to be picking them up. But what used to happen was the other cornerback ain't picking up. He's still running behind the damn receiver. And then they know, it looked like J.C. Horn done got burnt on the play when really they were playing the zone and the damn other man was supposed to pick him up. That's why J.C. Horn slowed down like that. So, sometimes you have situations like that, where another cornerback, if everybody ain't on I guess you want to call that if they're not all on the same page. Because clearly they weren't all on the same page at that time. Because for that other cornerback to keep running with the receiver, J.C. Horn slow down like, he supposed to pick him up and then I pick your man up. Yeah, so
right.
You know.
Yeah, that communication has to be tight in that secondary, boy, in order to pick that up.
It got to,
Yeah,
especially if you play a zone. Y'all got to communicate. You got to pass the receiver off. If you only run with him so far. Once you run with him so far, 9 times out of 10, because all of it is a combination. Quantum. When them wide receiver, I mean not wide receiver. When those offensive coordinators, when they call plays, they call them plays. I call them combination plays. If you got receivers lined up in the trips. I always say this, and I say this from being an offensive person. If I'm calling the defense, I don't care what defense we got called. And let's say we come out and we playing man coverage, right? But let's say the offense come out and they come out with trip receivers on the left side. We're supposed to be playing man coverage. Off the rip, we got to come out that man coverage off the rip, because when they in trips, they gonna be crossing. Believe that. They gonna be crossing. That's why they in trips. Somebody going to the outside, somebody going upfield, somebody going to the inside. It's just a matter of who going where. So the best way to play it is your outside corner. You want him to play outside.
Right.
Your slot guy, which most of the time that might be your slot corner, or either the safety might be dropped back. He got the deep part. The man on the inside of the trips, he got anybody coming to the inside. That's all you got to do to cover. Y'all just pass them off. You pick up your man. Whoever come in your area, you pick them up. But what happens with a lot of times, Quantum, is they try to stay in that man. And what happens is that man that pushes upfield, all he doing is clearing it out for that man to either come underneath on the slant route, dig route, or whatever, or the out route to the outside. So if you're that outside man, and you trying to follow your man to the inside, and that slot receiver is pushing upfield, guess what? That slot receiver, he gonna run that route just fast enough. So when that man come up underneath, guess what you gonna do? You either gonna run into that slot receiver going upfield, or he gonna get in your way. And guess what? That slant man gonna be wide ass open because y'all trying to play it man to man. You know, it's just different little stuff like that with the trips. Why I say, you know, you got to be able to talk in the secondary, and your coach, your defense coordinator, got to give y'all the freedom, you know, to be able to do that when the coverage be like that. Because the trips, that's all it is with the trips. Somebody going high, somebody going to the outside, somebody coming to the inside all the time, unless they run a screen. A screen. But besides that, they gonna what I call spread the field. Somebody going high, somebody going to the outside, somebody going to the inside. You just don't know who it's gonna be. You don't know if the outside man going out. You don't know if he coming inside. But all three of them going to 3 different spots, and one of them going to the inside, one of them going upfield, one going to the outside. Just simple as that.
Yeah, what's the best way to defend that? Would you go with a zone or would you go man? I think a man would probably be a better bet to defend that. What you think?
Now, for me, Quantum, I'm going zone. I'm going zone because they running the routes. When they run their routes, if you play man, one of your men gonna get crossed up. I'm gonna give you a prime example.
That's true.
I'm gonna give you a prime example, Quantum. I'm gonna give you a prime example because majority of the time when you go trips, cornerbacks not gonna play up. They're gonna play back. They're not gonna play up in the trips. They're gonna play back. You very seldom gonna see a cornerback come up and bump and run when they got trip coverage because they know they know somebody, they know exactly what I'm talking about as far as the concept. They know somebody gonna be crossing, they know that, so that's why they play back. So this is what I say when I say that. Let's say we got trip coverage, right? You got your outside man, inside man. I mean, you got your outside man, middle man, and then you got your inside man, right? All right, prime example. Let's say your outside man running, let's say he run 5-7 slant, right? Middleman, let's say your middleman go about 10, 12 yards upfield, run an out route, right? Let's say your inside man, he either going up the seam or he run a corner route off that out route. So he run that out route, the inside man, when he run that out route, then you got your inside, you got your inside man on the trips, he run the corner route. So that way that DB and that safety got to make a decision. If somebody go with that out route, if he go with that out route, then guess what? That corner route, all that area gonna come wide ass open. The reason why I know we used to do that shit, and I used to be the man to run the corner route, and that's how I used to run my corner. When I run my corner route, I run upfield. As soon as I see that receiver on my inside, as soon as I see him break down and go to the outside, I'm looking at that man that's on him. If that man that's on him, if he stay with him, guess what? I'm planting and I'm breaking my corner route. I'm breaking it off early.
Yep.
Breaking it off early because all that area when that inside receiver, when he turn and go to the outside, all that area gonna open up to me on that corner route. Now the safety got to try to come over top, but when I break it off early and come on that corner, the quarterback see that, he gonna throw it right over, and I'm gonna catch that pass right on that goddamn corner route. Now
the safety can't get there.
Right.
Too far back.
Right. So that's why you're reading that DB. If that DB drop back with me, guess what? He got to hit that out route. So it just you just reading that man. Prime example. But I'm gonna give you the route concept. Now, with the outside man running 5 to 7 and slanting, and you got that middleman going upfield 10, 12 yards and going to the outside. Let's say you got that cornerback, he playing 18 yard deep. He playing out. He playing, off, right? What's gonna happen is when that receiver on the outside push upfield 5, 7 yards and he slant in, the inside man, when he go upfield and get ready to go outside, that DB, he gonna get caught up because when that man turn and go to the outside, when that DB they play man to man, when that DB try to make that move and come up on that slant route, guess what? That receiver coming right across their face on that goddamn that out route. So he got to make a decision. He either got to try to jump in front of that receiver, and he gonna end up getting picked, or he got to come around that receiver, which gonna open that slant route out wide ass open.
And he can't cover both of you, so he's got to make a choice.
He can't. Right.
Unless he got help over the top, he's gonna get eaten.
Right. So that's why I say it's better to play a zone because look, check this out. If you play a zone and everybody stay in this area, guess what happened? That cornerback that's sitting out there on the outside, guess what he do? He gonna pick up that man on that out route.
Yeah, he is.
That man that's on that middle guy, and the other man that's on the inside, guess what? That inside guy that's running that corner route, the inside guy, guess what? The inside guy on the route, not the middle guy, the inside route on the right. Remember, the inside guy, he running the deep corner route. He running the deep corner route, right? Now the safety the man on goddamn, I don't want to mix myself up. The man on the inside receiver, he's gonna pick that corner route up, right?
Yeah.
Now the guy to run that slant route, guess who's gonna pick him up?
The linebacker. Gotta be a
linebacker gonna pick him up, and the safety gonna stay deep over top. You see what I'm saying? Now that's what I mean when you zone it out.
It's a mismatch.
It's better
mismatch for linebacker.
But still you're in a situation where that quarterback, if he gonna hit that slant route, which most likely that's the route he gonna hit, he got to get it in there before he get to that linebacker.
That's a fact.
If he wait, that linebacker either gonna pick that bitch off, or that receiver most definitely gonna have his head on the swivel. Next time he come around, that linebacker gonna knock hell out of his ass.
And he better not go behind him either. Yeah,
right.
And he got to put it on him in order to make. If he don't put it on him, he's not gonna make the play. I mean, it's gonna be a while. People get hit. He's not gonna connect that pass. The linebacker will have to field that to eat him for lunch. Generally, that's what happens. Remember Ray Lewis used to do that? He used to come through and just level people trying to do that kind of stuff. Boom.
Right. So that's why I say, me as a person that play offense, anytime you see trips, and I broke that down on one of my films one time. I showed an example when the Eagles played the Commanders. I showed a prime example with Marshawn Lattimore. They ran the same type concept where DeVontae Smith came all the way across the field on the drag out of the trips. And because that middleman pushed upfield, Marshawn Lattimore had to go around him, which that made DeVontae Smith be open pretty much the whole fucking time on that drag route because he had to go around that guy because they tried to play it man. But if they would have played his zone, played the zone, that inside man on the trips would have picked up DeVontae Smith coming in on that slant route. He would have picked him up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I say you got to. Anytime you got trips, you got to zone that shit. If you man it, we got your ass every time. If you man it, every time.
Exactly what you're saying. That makes sense, Ty. I mean, when you think about it from a conceptual standpoint, that zone is probably going to be your best bet. Now that you break it down that way. I mean, anytime. And I don't care if you playing. I don't care if you playing with pads on. I don't care if you playing with flag football.
I don't care if you're doing 7-on-7, you better zone it up, because if you don't, they're gonna kill you if you're trying to play the trips in man coverage. They're gonna kill your ass every time. Because somebody crossing. If I'm calling the plays and we run trips and they come back and tell me, hey, they playing man on that trip, hey, we're going right back to it. Yeah. So we're gonna go to the other side of the field. We're gonna go to the other side of the field, we're gonna go right back to it. Okay, they're gonna play the trips in the man, we're gonna kill their ass all the way down the field till they come up out that shit.
Yeah, they be having them rub routes hidden in there too.
We're gonna kill their ass. Kill them with them rub routes.
Yeah, eat you. You ain't going to stay with nobody. But hey, what now? What do you think about us potentially exploring this Mike Jackson thing? Did they re-sign Mike Jackson, or they tendered him, right?
No, they ain't signed him back yet. I heard the rumor about he wanted to get paid.
I heard that too, but I thought I saw something where they tendered him at least. They tendered 2 people. Wasn't
really?
it?
I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah, they tendered. I thought he was one of the guys they tendered. They tendered 2 guys here the other day, yesterday or the day before. Who was that? Thought I saw Mike Jackson get tendered.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Khalil Mack. Okay, Khalil Mack, he just re-signed with the Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah, he re-signed with the Chargers.
Granddaddy of the team, but it's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I'm finna say they need to keep somebody, man. They don't let Joey Bosa go. They had to keep somebody.
Hey, is he still what now? Who's gotten Bosa so far? Is he still walking around?
Yeah, he's still walking around. Nobody got him yet.
You think we should get him?
Just depends on how much money.
I know.
I like him though. I think he's somebody that can play. He athletic enough to play the 4-3 or 3-4, and he got size.
Yeah, he is.
He got size to hold up against the run. So I wouldn't mind getting him if we had the money to get him.
If the price is right, yeah. Plus, I mean,
if the price is right, I think he'll be a good addition, man. I really do. I think he would most definitely help out with the run, and he would, help with the pass rush. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, and his injury history. I mean, you draft a good guy in that stance behind him or somewhere around in there, so they can spell him a little bit. You don't have to put him out there on the island to make him try to make all the plays. Mm-hmm. But I think you add a guy like him, and if the price is right, you can get the level of production that you need from him, so that you don't have to rely upon him to do everything on the end of the football field or the end of the line. I'm sorry. If you sign him at a reasonable deal, give yourself some time or room to get a nice draft pick or a suitable replacement or a backup in that same position, then Joey Bosa is probably not going to see as many snaps. You probably don't risk him as much because he does have an injury history.
Right.
And you're gonna want to be careful with that, given the fact that you don't want to sign him to some crazy contract because of that. Get yourself a nice suitable end in the draft that you can raise up under a guy like him.
Right.
And then you don't have to draft. You don't have to draft one that's high. You can get a mid-round guy somewhere 3rd or 4th round, maybe get a good edge out of there. Right. And then you let him just learn behind Bosa. Pick up some of those tactics and kind of grow from there.
Right.
At a fraction of the cost. you rent Bosa for 2 years, give him a 2 to 3 year contract, and he can hold up. And then you groom your other guy, and then you let him take over once Bosa's either gonna go somewhere else or he's gonna hang it up. You never know.
Right.
That would be my strategy.
Right. Yeah. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to do it. If you get if you get your veteran, pass rusher like him, I think that's the best thing, especially if you draft, like you said, if you draft a defensive end or edge rusher, if you can get him on like a little short-term deal, maybe 2-3 years at the most, then that young guy, he ought to be good. He ought to be ready to roll within 2-3 years. He ought to be ready to roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Effectively, that's your stance. That's the game plan you want to enact. That way you don't have to, hedge your whole team on trying to find that one guy in the draft. If he ain't in, because a lot of people believe that one guy ain't in there. They think there's some guys in there, but I think it's going to be a lot of good defensive talent on the board in the later rounds, in my opinion. So a lot of good defensive, it's more good defensive talent than offensive talent in the draft, if you ask me.
It is. What up with your real Benjamin, man? Hey, cut that stuff out, man.
I saw that. I saw that.
Hey, you ain't
like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you ain't fooling nobody with that. I don't even think my grandma gonna believe that. You gonna trade Patrick Mahomes for the Giants for 7 first-round picks? don't even think the deacon at the church gonna believe that. Nobody believes in that.
Play from you.
Yes,
Give me that play. Give me that collection. You play. Give me that.
What up with you, Gojo fan, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. But yeah, Real Benjamin, you most definitely done fell on your head, brother. You done fell on your head this morning. You know, good doggone well. Good doggone well. You know what, Real Benjamin, you might would have got me a little bit if you would have said three.
Yeah, that's what I said. He would have got me if he said 3. I'd have been like, what?
That's the only way. Hey, Real Benjamin, I guarantee you go to somebody else's show and say 3 first-round picks. They ain't gonna believe you, but I guarantee you they get their phone out and be like, hold on now, let me make sure he ain't doing
it. Look it up.
Yeah, because they know 3 first-round picks, that gonna sound more believable.
It sounds way more believable. Oh, you got me with 3, bro.
Hey, first thing they gonna say, Real Benjamin, hell no, they ain't trade Patrick Mahomes. You say 3 first-round pick, they're gonna be like, let me look just to make sure. I know he lying, but just to make sure. You gonna make it, hey, Real Benjamin, I guarantee you say 3 first-round pick next time. They will take a look at their phone and then they're gonna come back and be like, Real Benjamin, stop your goddamn life.
Hey, tight, you gotta throw a couple trades in there with it too. 3 first-round picks and 1 other dude or something like that to make it to kind of level it out. You gotta do it that way. Then it will make sense. You gotta do that. The picks by itself ain't gonna make sense.
Yeah. Let me see. You say how y'all like my dog JD5? Hey, Jaden Daniel be balling, man. I like JD5, man. Most definitely. He be balling.
He's good.
Yeah, he balling. He balling for sure.
Good.
Yeah, he balling for sure. He most definitely is the future for that team, man. And with them getting Debo, hey, that's gonna be nice for them getting Debo, man.
Hey, he was able to carry over his collegiate success in the NFL too. So that's how you kind of know, what type of quarterback you're gonna have for the foreseeable future. He was able to transcend his talent from LSU, bring it over and do what he's doing over in Washington. So I'm surprised he was able to translate his game so fast. And I wonder is that a macrocosm of the team building the type of offense that suits him, or was he just that good to come in and just take what they had on the table and say, "Oh, let's just go and do it"? I don't even know what they did, but it worked.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
It worked.
Yeah. I most definitely wasn't expecting for him to have the season that he had last year. Most definitely, man. Especially Quantum with how C.J. Stroud came out and played. I was like, I'm already thinking in my mind it's probably gonna be a while for another quarterback.
Yeah.
To come out and do what he did. But for him to, I will tell you this though, Real Benjamin. Watching y'all team, I feel like y'all most definitely got to get a running back, man. Y'all got to get a running back because Jaden Daniels cannot, with his slim frame, he cannot lead your team in rushing.
He led the team in rushing too?
He led them in rushing, man. He led them in rushing. They got to get them a running back because that running back they got, Brian, I think his name Brian Robinson Jr. They got it. This is a deep draft for running backs. They most definitely need to get one of these running backs in the draft, man, because he can't. You don't want him going another season. Even though you want it to be a situation like Lamar Jackson, when he take off running, it's because ain't nobody open or he see an opening. You don't want him to have to run. The substitute that y'all running game ain't. You know what I'm saying? So
the last time you saw a Washington quarterback do that, he didn't last very long there. RG3, he was doing a little bit of that stuff, and he got hurt. You gotta have a threatening running attack from someone other than your quarterback. You have to have a threatening force behind the quarterback. And you do. You can't hang all that on him.
Hey, Gojo fan, most definitely, man. If you said was Roadmaster kick you off, Roadmaster, that's my homeboy right there. I met him in person. I'll holler at him, but I'm most definitely not kicking him off, Gojo fan. I ain't doing that. Roadmaster, he reliable person, man. I met Roadmaster
very
in
much
person.
So he is.
Yeah, I met him in person, cool as hell. I'll holler at him if he put you in timeout, but I most definitely ain't kicking him off. I ain't doing that. Roadmaster, he good people, man. So I most definitely ain't doing that, Gojo.
Roadmaster's day one, brother.
Yes,
day
sir.
Day one. Road is like that.
Yeah, I ain't doing that, man. But But yeah, corner man, shoot, man. I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. I got a couple things to do, but like I say, I'm gonna come back on. You know, depending on if somebody get if a big name or somebody gets signed, I'll probably come back on. But shout the channel out, corner man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, everybody is saying corner mirror, just like my name. Just click the little icon there. I'll pop right up. I do a lot of different areas. I cover everything from style, self-defense, martial arts training, finance, things like that. Talk about a little bit of areas over there on my channel. So, we just getting started, just trying to crank it up a little bit. Get moving.
Yes, sir. So y'all go over there and check my boy Quantum out, man. Like I say, he do a little bit of everything, man. He do finance, he do self-defense, he do he got the workout thing he do at night, man. So y'all check him out, man.
Yeah. Appreciate that, alley, brother. Appreciate you.
You already know. You already know, brother. You already know. I see you. I see you on somebody's channel later today. Would it be on?
Yeah. We'll be up on there. All right, tight. We appreciate you, man.
All right, man. I appreciate you, Quantum.
Thanks for letting me come up, brother. Appreciate you letting me come up, man.
Oh, always, all the time. Hey.
All right, brother. 10 minutes, brother.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Peace, man.
All right, man. Yes, sir, Quantum. Appreciate you coming through, brother. All right, man. We about to get ready to get up out of here, man. Y'all keep your notification bell on. I'll probably come back on if it's some type of big signing or something, man. But I appreciate all y'all coming through, man. Real Benjamin, John, the other John, Gojo, all y'all, man. Break Forever. Who else was in here? Let me see. Break Forever. I said John, the other John, 336 Boston, Adrian Tisdale, Nick Tri-State. Quantum, he just left. Rashad Adams, yeah, he was in here earlier. No Face Retro. Twan Dunn, yeah, he was in here earlier. That's pretty much everybody. So I appreciate all y'all, man. I think Be Good and Beans. That's pretty much everybody who was in here earlier, as far as who was leaving comments, y'all. So I appreciate all y'all comments, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all most definitely subscribe to the channel. If y'all like the content, man, double tap the screen for the likes. You say Break Forever, you say Sam Darnold coming to the Jets, hopefully. Hey, that'll be a good move if he do, man, especially with Aaron Glenn, because he need a quarterback. They got the talent with the receiver. They got Garrett Wilson. I like the two running backs they got. We'll see if they can keep one of the other receivers, maybe Alan Lazard or somebody like that, man. So hey, Break Forever. All they gotta do is fix their offensive line. That's why I say Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson went to the best situation, because, well, I think Ben Johnson went to the best situation. I think Aaron Glenn went to the second best situation, because I think with the Jets, your defense straight. I think they just need to get a couple pieces on the offensive line, and they got to get them a solid quarterback. After that, they good, man, because you got some weapons on offense. You got your running. You got two good running backs. You got your solid defense. So that's why I say Aaron Glenn, Ben Johnson, they went to the best situation, because they ain't got a whole lot to do to fix their team. For me, y'all, it's easier to find offensive linemen. It's not hard to find offensive linemen, man. You get you one or two free agent, maybe get you one in the draft. You can make your offensive line turn around quick. So, but yeah, man, Break Forever, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all keep your notification bell on, like I say. If it's some type of breaking news after 12 o'clock after free agency, man, depending on who get picked up or signed, or if it's some type of big trade or something, I most definitely will come back on, man. So y'all enjoy your day. I appreciate y'all coming in here, kicking it with me, man. And Break Forever, I appreciate you again for being a member to my channel, man. Appreciate you, brother. So finna get up out of here. Gojo fan, appreciate you. Y'all be safe, man.